Think we're live here. We're going live a couple minutes early. Mark's reeling in a fish here, yo. Hopefully we're gonna see some comments popping up. It says I'm live. There's always a lag, but we were just getting set up. We're gonna be doing some bumping today. Mark threw out a couple other lines and he's already hooked up. There's Josh Wagner said, here we go. We're getting it started early today, buddy. We'll see if anybody gets. There's Chunky Cats. What's going on, man? Old Elstan in the house. Jeff Gibbs. Mark, I'm gonna get up here beside you, Mark. We wasn't quite prepared. We don't have the mic on Mark yet. Baby Yoda, Nick Outdoors. We're at Fort Loudoun Dam today. Uh-oh. I may be about to reel me in one too here, folks. Hey, there's Creole Catfishing $9.99. So let's get this started out right. I like it, man. I'm about to put this in my chest here. Mark, I'm gonna pick up on this rod while you. Nah, he ain't on there. He's messing with it. Well, Mark's got him a nice fish here to start with. Thank you, Creole Catfishing, for getting it started right. It looks like I had another one there before the live stream started. Somebody give me $5 here, Mark, before we got started. I don't know who it was. Oh, it's Cody Yak Fishing. Cody, he said, here's a 5 spot for the heck of it. If you don't mind, give my channel a shout out, please. Thanks, good luck. Absolutely. Cody Yak Fishing, y'all check him out. Cody's catching some cats too. Kind of like Mark's got over here. He ain't got no net man with him today. Cody's been a Catfish Club member for 2 months. He says, hey, Justin, working this morning. Hopefully I'll catch a break in the action to tune in. Good luck, have fun, and catch him a gollywhopper. Well, we're going to try, Cody. Well, you having trouble over there, Mark?
Yeah, boss. We're good.
You just do your thing. I'll sit here and just look good for the camera. Kayak Fishing Missouri said, just tuning in. What I missed, we've been live 2 minutes. What the hell you think you missing already? I'm just kidding. We got a fish. You actually did miss something.
You almost missed it. You missed a fish.
Well, I missed the fish. We're going to be doing some bumping today. Mark's going to teach me bumping, y'all. But we put out a couple other lines, and I was getting the camera ready, and one of them rods bent over, and so. Let me come over here, so because he broke you off.
Trying to get you net.
You an amateur.
I am an amateur. I should got the net out. That was my mistake.
I started this live stream earlier so they could see a fish, and you botched it on the landing.
I did. What were you doing?
I'm filming you, trying to make you look good. I'm trying to make you a superstar out here today.
Oh, well,
My gosh,
amateur
folks.
Hour.
My gosh, folks.
Amateur hour.
Well, let me turn the camera around on me. Can y'all see me now? I see myself on the camera. So, yeah, anyway, y'all, looks like we got 115 people in here already. We got Fort Loudoun Dam up here behind us, a little foggy, a little chilly out here this morning. And Mark said, meet me at 6 a.m. Fort Loudoun Dam. We're just going to catch some bait before. He apparently got his time zones confused or his daylight savings because he didn't show up till 7 o'clock.
I thought we had to talk about this. I thought you were going to leave that yourself.
Well, no, I'm telling everybody.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, I waited in the parking lot for an hour for him, but he's out here now. We didn't catch any skipjack here before we got started. I got some yesterday for us. You're welcome, Mark. But anyway, the plan today is to do some bumping. This isn't something that I ever do in the kayak because I can't. To get the amount of current flow you need to bump, it's usually too much current flow for me in the kayak. Plus, even with my electric motor, I'm facing into the current, and for bumping, you need to be turned around going out the back of the boat. So I can't do it, but in the boat here I can. Mark's going to try to teach us today here. And if he ever gets a microphone on him here, maybe y'all actually hear what the hell he's saying. But we're out here. Let me turn the camera back around and show you. So we got the bridge here. This is Highway 321 bridge that goes down below Fort Loudoun Dam. And Mark had cast a couple baits out here just on bottom. We got spot locked here in the current, and what we're gonna start out doing is dropping these bumping rods down and walk those baits back here by those bridge pillars. And so in the meantime, we had these other rods cast out. One of them goes down right there. Mark had to botch it at the end because he's an amateur. So yeah, whenever he's damn good and ready, we'll start this video.
I don't know why I bring you on the boat.
I don't know why you do either, Mark. Hey, there's Randy Go, Trout Magnet Man. Says, used to bump years back. Lots of fun. Best of luck. Well, thank you, Randy. Glad to have you on here, buddy. Noah V in the house. He's a Catfish Club member. There's my mama. Keith Doc Reed. What's going on, Keith? Mike Barron. Creole Catfishing says, Justin, you're going to get addicted to bumping. The hard hits while loading the rod are addictive. Well, if I got a fishing guide that's worth a crap today, we'll find out. William Webb said, had a good time with Deuce last month. My boy's still talking about it. Shout out to Mark. They give you a thumbs up. He'd tell you thanks, but he ain't got no microphone on him. He's too good to put his microphone on.
I'm fishing.
I need you, we're filming first, fishing second. That's how we do on this channel. Hey, here's Big Bear 607, $5. Says $5 for live as promised, buddy. Thank you, Big Bear. He's a man of his word, y'all. Big Bear said he was showing up today with $5, and by gosh, here he is with $5 in the first 7 minutes. Thank you, buddy. Randall Boland says, good morning, give my girlfriend a shout out. He didn't tell me her name. I can't shout out if I don't know her. There was something busting right there. There's them skipjack we couldn't catch, Mark.
I'm about to throw your rod out real quick, see if they're real.
Douglas Medlin said, my mom was holding it down, yeah. I got my one thing I can count on with my mom, she's in here to moderate for me, even at these early morning hours. We may just throw while Mark's over here just messing around, losing fish, we may step up over here and cast a jig a minute for whatever was busting over there. We got enough bait. Well, I got enough bait for us for today. But Mark's got some guide trips this weekend, and so we was going to try to get him some bait out here this morning before we went live. And we were unsuccessful. The fish probably decided to sleep in today. It's cold. I could have slept in an extra hour if somebody had told me the correct time to be out here. I don't know who messed that up. There's Nikki in the house. What's going on, Nikki? Sean Heath. Patrick Roberts. There's Justin Ludwikowski. What a name. That's a mouthful, but glad to have you, Justin. Kyle Storms, there's your shout out, buddy. Old Man on the Hill. Gary Wormy Rich. Hey, there's Vivi Saldana, everybody. What's going on, Vivi? He got me with $19.99 first thing. He says, good morning, buddy. Just here another day on the road. Hope you brought 2 moon pies to share. Give a shout out to West Texas, please. Absolutely. Shout out West Texas from Vivi Saldana, man. Glad to have you in here, buddy. I hope you're safe out there on the road. There's Ruger 7750, $10. What's going on, Ruger? Thank you, buddy. Gil Reineke in the house. Gordon Douglas. Ruger says, gladly, there's one. Glad to finally catch a live stream. I'm glad to catch a skipjack here. No, it ain't. That's a white bass. That's a white bass, Mark. You want a white bass?
Yeah, might as well. You do good with them, don't you?
Yeah, I like white bass. Some of these fishermen around here don't like using them. I do.
Is this thing on?
It's on. You just gotta put it on.
Last time I had a.
I ain't skunked, y'all. I got something out here on this trip.
Last time I had a makeup girl put this on me.
Well, I can't afford a makeup girl these days.
All right.
I'm on a shoestring budget out here now, Mark. You take what you can get with me, buddy.
All right, can anybody hear me?
Can y'all hear Mark now? He's finally got his microphone on. We're 10 minutes into the stream. He's finally prepared. Yep, they got you. Brandon Woodcock, Patrick Roberts says they can hear you. All right. Well, they can hear you. You gonna say anything?
Well, it's hard to put a microphone on when you're, you know, setting up the rods and Justin won't cut bait and.
I'm the talent. I don't do any
being
of
a
this
prima
manual
donna
labor.
out here that he is.
The talent ain't supposed to be working. We just show up when it's time to catch fish. The old man on the hill says buffering on his end. That was a concern out here. We at Fort Loudoun Dam in the center of town, you'd think we'd have cell phone service, but you know.
Oh, here, you know what? You like educational stuff. You're always educational. Check this out. What we're doing today.
What are you showing us here? We got some big super chats coming in.
Uh-oh.
You show it quick now.
I want to change out my baits really easy, but my weights really easily. I have a lighter leader here that if it gets snagged, I can break it off. So I put a loop in my line, and I just simply can put that loop through the weight, put the weight through the loop. There we go.
Well,
ready to go.
There's you some education for the day there, folks.
Easy way to
What
change
kind of loop do you put through that fish you lost at the side of the boat a second ago?
That was my net man was failing.
Hey, Gary, I see the damn super chats. Mark was talking. I ain't going to interrupt him.
Why
My
not?
gosh.
You do it all the time. What makes this any different?
Listen to this, Mark. Listen to this. Sean Minger has hit me up with $100 here, 8 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Sean.
Man.
He says, finally able to catch a morning live stream. Thanks for making my morning after a rough night at work better than anything on television. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate you saying that, man. Thank you for the super chat.
It's just because I'm here.
No, he give that to me, Mark. He ain't give you nothing. I ain't giving Mark nothing today either, but a hard time. We got another one here. From Mike Barron. $5 says, hey, Justin, good morning. Stay safe. Hope you catch us a big one. I know it's chilly this morning. Just want to tell you, God bless you, bub, and glad to see you on Mark. Well, thank you so much, Mike. I'm glad you're happy to see Mark. I can't imagine anybody else is.
My mommy says I'm special.
Well, she lied to you. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all load me up first thing here this morning. Catfish and crappie in the house. What's going on, Mark? There's Sandra Hillary. Good morning, Sandra. Freddie's Outdoor Adventures. Travis Gentry, I promise you they're going to be some smack talking today. I don't know how to say nothing nice to Mark. I did bring him a hat. He's too good to wear it, but I gave him a hat finally.
Oh, no. That's going in a glass case.
Yeah, it should.
It's an investment. It's a retirement investment. In about 20 years, I'll sell that thing for like $6.
Put it on eBay.
Yeah. I'll get tens of dollars.
Hey, Sandra, y'all, has been a Catfish Club member 2 months now. She says, catch a golly whopper. Thank you so much, Sandra. Appreciate you being part of the club for so long. Yeah, Sandra, we just caught a white bass. I started the live stream a few minutes early because Mark had a fish on. He had a cat on.
You know,
It's a fun sizer. He lost it right at the side of the boat while he's trying to land it. Amateur. But we're off to a good start out here today. I had saw something breaking the water over here, made a few casts, caught that white bass. Whatever bait we have today, I was just going to send it with Mark because he's got some guide trips this weekend. It's only going to be 40-something degrees tomorrow. I'm going to have my butt at the house. I'm just going to watch football this weekend. The Ravens got me last night. I had Baltimore in my Survivor League, and I'm out. They botched it last night, y'all. Miami can't beat anybody. Whoop their tail and whoop me. Hey, Ruger7750 just joined the Catfish Club. Glad to have you, buddy. Thank you, man. Glad to have you in the club. Enriqueta Navarez is watching from Puerto Rico.
Wow.
I think that's my first Puerto Rican viewer, at least that I know of. I've had people all over the world, but I don't think I've ever seen Puerto Rico before.
Does this classify us as international men of mystery now?
Well, I don't know if you know Austin Powers or not, but we definitely international on this channel. We're cultural on here.
Oh yeah, you're
Remember,
cultural, all right.
I had a girlfriend one time back in the day, she said I wasn't cultured enough. Look at me now.
I'm looking. Not seeing much.
You like what you see too, I know you do.
I'm looking, but I don't see much.
Well, Mark, we're 16 minutes into this stream. We got 200 and something people watching. I don't know how many we're gonna have here on a Friday morning at 8 o'clock. But right now we got quite a few. So do you want to educate people on what you're doing? Or you just want them to look at your backside all day?
Well, you know, it's my best side.
It is your best side. I've seen the front side, folks. I can tell you he's telling the truth.
All right.
All right, y'all. This is Mark's bumping rig right here. He's going to educate us. Hey, there's that damn fishing guy. What's going on, buddy?
3-way swivel.
Okay. We got a 3-way with a... What kind of sinker you got on there, Mark?
That's just a 2-ounce. I'm just using a 2-ounce. Any sinker will do.
Okay.
I like cannonballs, but this was happened to be in the bucket. I'm lazy. I didn't want to go get something else out.
Okay.
You know, a good leader. So what happens is, as you're bumping down, this floats. You have any kind of float on there you want. This is hitting the bottom, and you're kind of walking this bait down the bottom, and this is floating up in the heavy current. And you kind of pick it up, and then the bait falls back just a little bit more each time. And it's called, walking, back bouncing, bumping. It's difficult. This is a very, very difficult. We'll show you how it works here.
Hey, good morning, Deanna. Glad to have you.
So see how that works? So that weight will be bouncing on the bottom and that bait's behind it. And then I'll bounce this thing. I'll drop this to the bottom. I'll let out a little bit of line here, and what I'll do is I'll just pick that weight up. Boom, it hit the bottom. Boom, it hit the bottom. And I'm just walking it, letting that weight up 2-3 inches, hit the bottom, I pick it up, the current takes it another couple inches, couple feet, whatever, how much current you have. And I go so far, and I'll let out some more line. And then I'll just walk it back some more.
And your goal is to walk it all the way past them bridge pylons down there.
That's the goal, but unfortunately today we're gonna have to switch up the technique. We're anchored out right now because so obviously the anchor rods did good earlier.
Yeah.
But the problem with the Tennessee River is current. You need a lot of current to do this. We're probably running on 1 to 1.5 miles an hour current. So in that aspect, I'm able to walk this back. But if you can get the boat to slowly, let's say it's 2 mile an hour current, you get the boat to drift back at 0.3, 0.4, you can walk the bait as the boat goes back. Does that make sense? So we're probably gonna switch up in vertical 2 rods and let them vertical drift as we drift with the current and back bounce as we go. And because I can only take this so far. You always, if you're sitting in one spot, back bouncing like this. Another generator?
I don't know. They announced something up there. I'm gonna announce Daniel Vaughn has been a Catfish Club member for 2 months now. It says, go get them, Justin. Thank you, Daniel. Man, I appreciate you sticking with me, buddy. Deanna says high in Oklahoma is about 55 today. That's what it's going to be here today too, Deanna, 55, 60. There's Brokeback Bob, $4.99, says, morning, Justin, late fee payment. Glad to have you, Bob.
I'm glad I didn't have to do a late fee payment.
Yeah, you ain't getting a tip today. That's your payment for being late, Mark.
Like I said, all that gas money you were going to help me out with, you just go ahead and keep it.
I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it all. I'm keeping all these super chats I'm getting today too, by gosh.
But when you're sitting still like this, you can only walk it so far. So you're always covering, if you reel in and do it again, you're only covering the same exact water again. So we're going to get
Mark,
the boat.
Well, that back rod was getting. Yeah, something was tapping it there.
Something tapping on it.
There's Has Life. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, we out in a boat today. I'm out here with my buddy Mark Naraki with Deuces Wild Fishing Charters. Hey, Timothy, have a good day, buddy. Philip H., what's going on, buddy? Yeah, for those of you just tuning in, y'all, I started the live stream a few minutes early. Mark had cast out a couple baits, and we were getting set up and everything, and all of a sudden the rod doubled over. And so I just went ahead and started the live stream while he was reeling in. So he got it up to the side of the boat. It's a fun sizer. We seen something busting over here beside us. I cast out. We got a white bass. So we're gonna do some catfishing out here at Fort Loudoun Dam this morning. Ronald McMillan says, I wish I was out there with you. Have a great day. Well, you too, buddy.
Well, that's what the live stream's for. Make them feel like they're out here.
Yeah, they out here with us. Water Dog says he's got to cross that bridge later at work. Well, be sure to honk at us as you go by, Water Dog. Hey, my gosh. Sandra Hillary hit me with $100. So this is for the Miami win and your loss. Well, thank you, Sandra. It crushed me. We were down to 5 people in the league, and I just knew Baltimore was going to dominate last night. And if it hadn't have been for the referees last week winning the game for Pittsburgh over Chicago, I would have been in the finals this week. But nevertheless, my season's over. I'm done. Just like that. All it takes is one loss in a Survivor League, and it's over. So thank you, Sandra. That helps ease the loss a little bit.
Oh.
Hey, good morning, Brady Parrish. Jordan Davis is Loudoun is his favorite dam to striper fish at. Hey, there's Catfish Club member James Shuey. Says, Justin, I'm going to book a trip with Mark as soon as I get the money. I'd like it if you would join us when I do. Well, thank you, James. I'm sure Mark will be happy to have you out there.
Do we have to have Justin?
Yeah, you don't want me. I bring bad luck. I'm Bad Judy. Hey, here's Daniel Vaughn, $9.99. He says, in my deer stand this morning, here's some good luck cash. Catch a golly whopper. Thank you, Daniel. I hope you get a big buck this morning too, man. Big River Catfishing Fun says, go easy on the deuce this morning. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Hey, Bruce Page, $5. He says, get to watch a live stream on my way to deer camp, donating 5 deer to families in need this year. Catch a big one. Well, thank you so much, Bruce. I hope you get them 5 deer too, man. Appreciate you, buddy. I'm just sitting here watching Mark right now. He's an expert at this, a professional fishing guide. It looks like a lot of work. Yeah, I'm the kind of guy, I like to put my lines out and sit around. Mark's trying to work for these catfish. Noah V, $5. Thank you, Noah. He said, last live, I told you I was interviewing for a great job. This live, I'm leaving early for my first day. Thanks to you and everyone for all the support. Hey, congratulations, Noah. That's awesome, buddy. Man, I'm glad that interview worked out. I'm glad you got the job. I hope it's great.
He must not ask you for a reference.
Do what?
You're not the reference. That's why you got the job.
That's right. I just said good things about Noah. Noah's been with me for a while. He's a Catfish Club member. I've built him up good.
I'm not using you as a reference.
Yeah, Mark, you don't want to use me as a reference, Mark, but Noah can. Sandra hit us with a $1.99 super sticker. Says work. I'm letting Mark do that work for me.
Hard work pays off, right?
Yeah, it does. Donnie Puckett says, how do we give money? Well, Mark up there prefers you to just give him cash and his garter belt. That's what he likes, and his G-string.
Hey, whatever works.
Mark's like, he's lying. Mark don't even wear underwear.
Commando, baby.
Ted says, catching you live, Justin, is better than breakfast. Well, it is. If Mark's cooking, by gosh, this is better than his breakfast.
I'm an excellent cook.
You an excellent cook?
I'm an excellent cook.
Well, they say everybody's good at something. I know you ain't good at fishing.
Nope.
So.
Nope. I'm a barbecue master.
Brokeback Bob says, don't forget to go back through the Kayak Catfish channel videos to view videos you haven't seen. He's watched them all now, I think. I think he's watched and commented on every one of them. I had like 5 comments in a row. It's all Brokeback Bob this morning where he had watched through the middle of the night.
Right here.
Haslife said, sometimes hard work pays off and sometimes you're overworked and underpaid.
Well, that happens when I'm on the boat with Justin. I'm overworked and underpaid.
You got that right. It means you do all the work and get none of the pay. Wade Perry, what did you miss? Well, Mark reeled in a blue and caught a white bass on the jig rod there. Sean Heath says, here we go. New Mexico Angling Adventures, what's up, fam? Glad to have you, buddy. Mike Barron says he loves seeing y'all go back and forth with each other. Are you quitting?
We're gonna readjust the boat, get closer to the piling.
Okay.
All right. Is it bridge piling or bridge pillar? Is it a piling or a pillar?
Well, that's something for the audience to say. August Pedraza says, Justin, so apparently I'm not able to make purchases with my educational account on YouTube. Now I have to create a separate email account. Never knew that anyone else had this issue. Well, I appreciate your efforts there, man. Sounds like a lot of hassle, though. Hey, here's Daryl Hebron, $10. Hey, he says, Mom is better. She went to the edge. Things are calming down, and we can still do something. Things got rough. Oh, hey, Daryl, I'm glad. I'm glad things are getting a little better there. Man, I'm sorry you're going through that, man. Thank you for that super chat. Christopher Verrett, he says, all the work and none of the pay sounds like my marriage. Mark would say the same thing, but his wife's probably watching.
Well, my wife has better taste than watch your channel.
Sandra says, Vin Diesel in the house. Hey, there's Catfish Club member Walter Pearson. Says, good morning, Justin and Mark. Can you shout out my twin daughters, Heaven and Nevaeh? Good luck today, fellas. Absolutely. Shout out Heaven and Nevaeh. That's interesting names there for twins. That's awesome. Glad to have you in here, Walter. Wayne Burnett says you got the same haircut he does.
It's the best way to do it. And so you can get out of the house quickly and not be late when you're launching the boat.
Yeah, because nobody was late this morning out here. Y'all
Nope.
told me 6 a.m., showed up at 7. I could have slept in an extra hour. Jesse Tenorio, so he woke up late. I could have too, Jesse, if I'd known what time my fishing guide here was showing up today. Ted, $5. Thank you, Ted. Glad to have you in here, buddy. Walter Pearson said he had the day off. Mark wished he had a day off. I'm gonna ride his ass like a government mule out here today.
I hope a government mule. I'll get all kinds of money.
Well, that's the truth. It pays to be a government
I'm
mule
making out.
these days.
I'm making out today. All right, I'm liking that sun.
Hey, Philip Holland, glad to have you, buddy. He's a Catfish Club member. Random, Texas.
Every $100 I take off a piece of clothing. No, I'm just kidding.
How about every $100 you put another piece back on? That'd get me more money today. Yeah, we got 300 people in here watching now.
Uh-oh.
Well, for those of you that tuned in late, you got one on? No.
No.
We got a couple lines out on bottom, and the plan was to bump a little bit today. So now Mark's just getting us repositioned closer to these bridge pylons or pillars. We don't know what the hell they're called.
Yeah, is it a pillar or a piling?
I don't think anybody knows. It's probably like a north-south thing. Tomato, tomato.
I hate them both.
Well,
love salsa. Hate tomatoes.
It's tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
It's crushed up tomatoes with some onions in it.
I know, but love salsa. Eat the crap out of Mexican food, but I hate tomatoes.
You know, I don't like Mexican food.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I'll eat Taco Bell a few times a year just out of convenience, but.
I'll hammer me some margaritas and have some good Mexican food.
So that's why you don't like Mexican food, you like Mexican alcohol.
Absolutely. I judge the Mexican restaurant on how good their margaritas are.
Okay. Well, Mark's the slush, everybody. Now you know.
Professionally.
Brokeback Bob's. Has anyone else seen the notification for Palmetto's upcoming tournaments? Yeah, man, he's prepared, man. He's got a lot of stuff on the agenda coming up. That rod over there is acting like a fish, ain't it, Mark?
It's got a big old head on it. I think that's why we missed the fish the other time. Or you missed the fish.
I didn't miss nothing. I just went to pick up on something that wasn't there. I think you was messing with the boat or something, made it move on me.
There's a fish.
Oh, yep. Why don't you try to reel one in, Mark?
I'll try.
Why don't you try to actually land this one? Am I going to have to put the camera down and get you a net for once? Those of you just tuning in, Mark had this fish. It's a fun sizer. All the way up to the boat, and he broke off his leader like an amateur.
This is just another fun sizer. I can feel them rolling down there. I don't like when I feel them roll.
Big river catfishing, so pilings go into the ground. Pillars are on top of a platform. Pilings are what we have. We've been educated. Thank you so much, Big River Catfishing. Here's Daryl, $5. Daryl Hebron. He says, Mexican restaurant here makes margaritas that has the wife on her toes. Mark's going to be looking for an address to that place there, Daryl.
Buddy. Super fun sizer.
Let's see if you can land this one and actually officially get the skunk out.
Oh, nope, he broke it. He came right off again.
What the? That's two.
That's a quick release, bud. It didn't break. I just let him go because I didn't want to get all dirty.
No, that don't count. You still skunked.
Oh, come on.
You still skunked.
Oh, my God.
Nope. See, I ain't skunked.
Quick release.
I'm not skunked, y'all, because I actually landed a fish out here this morning. I landed that white bass.
Quick release, buddy.
Chunky Cat's got a emoji here with his palm over his face. Y'all, this guy, he's a fishing guide in real life. A fishing guide and a ninja warrior. Who you got there? You got you another bait on? We got skipjack. Who caught that skipjack, Mark?
I wanted to say something.
You got a hot mic. Be careful.
No.
We got children watching it here.
I know.
We got Heaven and Nevaeh watching.
I was thinking about them when I kept my mouth shut. My good friend and hard time giver, Justin.
There's Jersey Boy fishing in the house. Glad to have you, buddy. Christopher Verrett's is fishing guide, not a catching guide yet.
There you go.
That's how I feel every time I'm with him.
Oh, come on now.
He'll put you on the fish you come out here and book a trip with. He won't put me on no fish, but he'll take care of you all. You know how these fishing guides around here are. They don't want to put a YouTuber on the fish. They'll burn their spots.
Dang right, buddy. I'm taking you all my.
There's a fishing guide the other night. One of my friends had made a Facebook post. made a little joke about starting a YouTube channel, and there's a fishing guide on there telling, don't give them YouTubers any information. He's all butthurt about people stealing his spots. Apparently he ain't got enough spots to find fish without fishing the same places over and over. Marvin Mangum in the house, $5. Says, morning, Jason. And all just wanted to stop by and say hi. I wish I could stay. Good luck today. Stay safe. Watch out for Toby the Stone. I don't know. Oh, yes, Toby. We named the snag the other night Toby, Mark, because I hate to name Toby. And I got my line snag. We named it Toby. Thank you for that, Marvin. Wish you could stick around today, buddy.
Toby, huh?
Sandra said pillars are what I take every morning. You doing all that hard work, Mark? Hell, I may just sit down here a minute. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be sniffling some. It's still cold out here.
I'm doing the same thing.
You need to take your allergy pill, Mark. My audience don't want to hear you sniffling on the microphone. Wade Perry says, Toby the horse. Yeah, Brian Forrest, he's a regular viewer. He's got a horse named Toby. I told everybody a few months ago a little secret that I hate the name Toby. I don't know why I hate it, I just do. And Brian Forrest, you know, small world, he had a horse named Toby. So his horse named Toby likes me, though. He plays it down there at his barn. He plays the videos at his barn, and the horse likes it. Hey, Sean Minger said he has a brother named Toby. Sean's a Catfish Club member. Toby probably won't be after he finds out how I feel about the name. Derek Parker says, if your girlfriend described you like a catfish, would she say you're a dink, a fun size, or a whopper? Probably a guppy. Jesse Tenorio, he knows you well, Mark. He says, somebody's down there taking the fish off so he don't get his boat dirty.
Exactly.
Yeah, y'all, Mark's in the process of getting moved into his new house. And he ain't got the roof over his carport yet. And so he's got all his leaves and stuff in his boat down here in the floor. It's driving him crazy. He can't stand it.
Kick those off.
His boat has to be pristine at all times.
You got to look professional. Whether you are or not, you got to look
Got to look the part. You look like a banana out here in that fake leather suit.
Just trying to give you what you want to see.
Joshua Howell says, how many rods are we allowed to use? There's no limit here in Tennessee. We can have however many you want. Hey, some people out here, they got 10 rods on their boats. I can do about 4 in a kayak. That's about as many as I can get by with.
You know, big boat and all, I still only use 6 or less. I mean, if you aren't catching them on 6, you ain't catching them on 10.
That's the truth. Brokeback Bob says, Justin, sure glad to see that you have a great mic now compared to when you first started. Yeah. Things are a little bit different on my channel now than they was a few years ago. I like to think I ain't got no better at fishing, but I've got a little bit better at the video stuff. Sandra said Orange is the New Black. That's a good show. I like that show on Netflix. Did you watch that, Mark?
I know. I'm not a huge TV.
You don't watch it? What are you watching right now?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, I don't watch shows.
What do you watch at home?
If I have time, I sit down and I watch a little bit of a movie. It's taken me 3 days so far to watch a James Bond movie. I'm watching Spectre or something like that.
What are you doing at home that you're so busy that you can't be watching no TV?
I'm just working.
I
work all day. I get up.
You lying.
I work outside all day, and then I go to class at night. I come home. I go back to bed. Get up.
I think you lying.
Come to the boat ramp late in the morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, by gosh, you think all that extra time you got just to sit around at the house and sleep since you ain't watching TV, you'd be able to get here on time. Ruger7750 says, speaking of TV, do you watch Yellowstone? Actually, we've been having trouble with that, Ruger. We watched the first 3 seasons. And now we're trying to watch the current season, but it ain't playing. We don't have cable. And we'd watch the others there on the Peacock app, but apparently we got to wait till the end of season to see it, I guess, because it ain't on. The new episodes ain't on there. So I don't know when we're gonna get to watch it. Michael said, "Is Mark wearing a mic? He's not as loud as you." Maybe he just don't talk as loud as I do. He got his mic on. Unless it wouldn't. It's on there. I see it.
I'm soft-spoken and carry a big stick.
Well, here's one for you, Mark.
Okay.
The Fish Stalker asks, are Demon Dragons better in cooler water?
I don't use the Demon Dragons for anything but a very durable float. I do a lot of dragging, and I use them all year. So, colder water, warm water doesn't make a difference. I use it as a float.
Okay.
You guys got to understand, if you don't, I'm sure you guys do, but Justin, I'm sure, has let you guys know, even though catfish reside on the bottom, they don't feed off the bottom. They're predatory fish. So keeping a float on your bait and rising it up that 1 or 2 feet, as Justin always fishes, he tells you guys all the time, he's 3 to 5 feet off the bottom because these fish come up and attack bait. So I just like, Demon Dragons is just a very hard plastic float. I get a lot of use out of it. Unless I lose it, they never go bad. So that's why I use them. Just keep my bait fresher longer. Okay. Out of the mud.
Southwest Catfish Squad says, class for what? You want to plug your other business at all, or you want to keep that private?
I'm a jiu-jitsu instructor.
There you go, folks. He's a ninja warrior. He's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, has a martial arts school. He's teaching the class, not learning the class, going to class.
Oh, I still learn. The best teachers are always the ones still learning.
Well, that's politically correct. Oh, somebody was honking at us up there. They can't even see us. They know we're out here. Keith Doc Reed says, no crazy Steve yet today. He can't comment no more, Doc. I've blocked him on at least 2 accounts, maybe more. He's running out of options. He's going to have to create some new accounts. Roger Anderson says, his oldest son runs a jiu-jitsu studio up in Pittsburgh. It's quite an art, Mark.
Yes, it is. Ever evolving.
Old man on the hill watches The Walking Dead. Yeah, we watch that too. Used to be better than it is now, but we still watch it. David Noble so he can catch big cats and snap your arm at the same time.
I'll go snap your arm. I don't know about big cats, though. I'm having trouble with that.
I was going to say, you got a better chance of choking somebody out than catching a big cat.
I want to do a demonstration day on the boat.
No. I ain't trying. Uh-oh. That fish. Is that rod over there? Is that a fish, or is that just the boat moving up and down?
This one?
No, the one on the right, the one hanging out over there.
Yeah, that bait's on the surface, bud.
Oh, never mind. I seen the rod tip kind of bouncing around there. I thought it might be a fish messing with it. Ted has a question for you, Mark. Says, Royce Gracie, best MMA fighter ever. You agree?
Nope.
No? Who you got?
It depends on weight class. And I'm an old guy. I like the old guys. I like the old Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture, even Matt Hughes. I like those older guys. Leo Machida is pretty good. But everything's ever evolving. So, those guys back in the day, Might not be as good today with some of the, you know. And so Hoist brought everything together, brought jiu-jitsu into the light during UFC 1, but Matt Hughes, years later, with his superior wrestling, beat him. So, nothing's perfect. Everybody can be beat, no matter who you are.
You can't be beat as a fishing guide, though, Mark. You're the best of all time.
I'll take that.
Don Bell, $4.99. Thank you, Don. Says, I'm obsessed with The Walking Dead. I hope y'all catch some big ones. Thank you, Don. Don's down there in Alabama, y'all. Hey, we'll see you later, Daniel Vaughn. William Hanshaw said, had a friend went noodling for the first time. Ended up with a broken wrist and 2 pins.
What was that?
Went noodling for the first time.
Noodling, yeah.
And had a broken wrist and 2 pins.
Will there be a second time?
I would hope not. Oh, don't be doing that. Southwest Catfish Squad says $50 if you hip toss Jason off the boat. Mark will do anything for $1. By God, I'll be swimming out here. Jonathan Grimes said you should check the show Badlands, but he ain't got time for that. He's too good for TV, folks.
I didn't say I was too good, boss.
You ain't got time for it.
I'm just busy.
You're a busy man. Where are we going now?
I'm gonna move over here to another hole. We're gonna anchor up for a little bit, and then we're gonna see if I can get you off your lazy butt. See if you'll do some bumping.
All right. There's my mom asking about Billy Hamilton. Yeah, I ain't seen Billy in a while. I'm hoping everything's okay with him. I know he had messed up his truck there when he hit a deer. But I'm hoping he's back on the road and everything's going good again. But I ain't seen him in a while. We're moving, y'all. Right up here is Fort Loudoun Dam. They got one spill gate open. They've been lowering our water level. Fort Loudoun and Watts Bar both are down about 2 to 3 feet right now. We'll be dropping a few more feet over the course of this month here. But Mark likes to have, or you need to have, a lot of current for this bumping technique.
And they had what 2 or 3 spillways open not too long ago.
Yeah.
They
They've really kind of cut back the flow a little bit compared to what it was.
They just closed one yesterday almost? Or the
Yeah,
day before?
I come out here and took a picture for the thumbnail for today's video, but I wasn't really paying attention. Don't really matter to me. I won't ever fish here, so other than just come here and get bait down there on the walkway some. Stephen Parsons likes Breaking Bad. Yeah, I watched that too. That was a good show. I don't watch NASCAR, Joshua Hale. I couldn't tell you a thing. If Eric Romines gets on here later, my buddy Eric, he's got a YouTube channel, and he, good friend of mine, he lives here locally. He used to work for NASCAR. Hey, good morning, Jimmy Edwards. Glad to have you, buddy. He's a Catfish Club member. I appreciate all you club members, man. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here. We got 338 people in here watching us, Mark. You believe that? Tuning in at 8 o'clock in the morning. Were you working on, you texting on the job here? You on break?
Yeah, my son. Sorry.
Is he not watching the show?
He's in school. I don't know why he's
like I said, is he not watching the show? We'll teach him something out here. He ain't going to learn nothing at school.
I'm sorry, what'd you ask me?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I done lost my train of thought. Callie here, K&K Fishing Adventures, hit me up with $50, y'all. This is 55 degrees and fishing. Tuesday, 25 degrees And blizzarding when I got my deer yesterday just means I have time to watch your live this morning instead of freezing. Boy, that's a big change in the weather right there, Callie. I couldn't do them North Dakotas, man. I couldn't. That's 25 degrees. It probably won't hit 25 degrees here this year, maybe a week total. Well, thank you for that $50 there, Cat. Y'all check out Callie there, K&K Fishing Adventures on YouTube. She is awesome. Hits me up all the time, putting out a lot of content. Thank you so much, Callie. Jonathan asks if I think Tennessee's got a shot against Georgia Saturday. I think we got a shot at getting blown out. Jimmy Edwards, 25. He said, here's some lunch money. Have fun, buddy. Thank you so much, Jimmy.
Hey, we going to the burgers later?
I will be.
Oh, I can't
You go through Hardy's drive-thru. They close, Mark. That's where you can go.
Jeez, it's rough out here.
I know it's rough. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Big River Catfishing says, are those mustard-colored bibs he has on?
I prefer Grey Poupon.
That's funny. Heather Gibson likes the Ozark. That's another good show on Netflix. I wish they had released a new season already. Jay Turner's watching from work today. Glad to have you, buddy. There's Nikki. She's still up in here. Oh, there's my man Steve Sharon at Venture Outdoors. Says, looks chilly as I sit here in my recliner sipping a latte. Oh, Steve Sharon, he is the type that would be sipping a latte. That's for dang sure. Sandra's back with $10. Thank you, Sandra. Says, please give this to Mark for lunch money.
Yes, Sandra, you're not my new favorite people.
I'll give him a percentage of it, Sandra. I'll give him 10% of nothing like I give everybody else. According to the IRS, I'm giving him some money today, though. Tax purposes, I'm paying him. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Get him there, Mark.
Whoa.
Mark can't catch a damn thing, bump him. He's got him one on here with these anchor rods.
Yeah, you're going to need a net on this one.
Gonna need a net?
Yeah.
All right.
We're not losing another fish because you can't net one.
Y'all, for those of you tuning in, Mark has lost 2 fish right at the side of the boat this morning. Let me get the camera in my chest here. He don't even have this, he ain't even got this here net set up and ready.
Why else would you not bring a fishing partner with you?
I don't even know how to use a net, Mark. Nets are for pansies. I use my hand, the original net. Oh, it's got one on this side too. There we go. All right, y'all, we ready now. I'm prepared.
We've had a lot of action on these anchor rods.
What is the bait on there, Mark? Is that a head or is that a midsection?
This is a midsection.
Yeah, them anchor rods have done well for us. That's 3 fish now. We come out here, he's gonna try to teach me bumping today. But the anchor rods keep going down. He's got a bend in that rod, don't he?
Yeah. It's a pretty good fish, I think.
We got about a mile.
Oh, whoa.
Mile and a half an hour current.
Whoa, he don't like that.
No, you don't. You didn't tell that fish he's live on YouTube in front of a studio audience of 341 people. We just lost somebody. They don't want to see that fish. We went from 342 to 341 as that fish got closer. Rondell Perry said, why are the fish getting loose? Because Mark's an amateur. Sandra says, what was the bait? That was a skipjack midsection, right?
Yeah, well, look, yeah, it's a nice fish.
Oh, man. I saw that's a black tail I saw.
Nice fish. Nice fish.
Oh, yeah. Come around this way, maybe. Watch this net job here, y'all.
You gotta wait for the head, boss.
I'm trying to film this, Mark. We got priorities here.
There we go.
There we go.
It is.
There it is, folks.
All right.
Well,
I want you to
let me film here, Mark. Listen, I gotta do it all. I'm the net man, the cameraman. I do everything around here. I'm the talent.
Oh, fish.
Uh-oh. We got another one here. Yeah, he was nipping at it.
I think he's on there. Let's see.
Why don't you reel it in if he's got it there, Mark? You got him? Yep. We got this one in the floor, folks. We doubled up here.
This is a small one.
That's all you ever catch on your own. You let the clients reel in the big ones, don't you?
Heck yeah, buddy.
Mark, the only time he ever... Oh, look at this one now. Look at this one. We tripled up. Get it, Mark. Get it. This is amazing. You have this happen all the time with clients. You don't ever get to experience it. You got to let them reel out, do all the reeling in. This is the best day of your life, Mark. You out here to teach me bumping, can't catch a damn thing on that. But all these anchor rods going down like crazy.
Well, actually, this is my bumping rod I left out there when that rod went down.
Old man on the hill says skunk buster. Matthew Compton, $5 says, have you thought about getting a boat or you stick to kayaks only? I'm gonna stick with kayaks as long as I can, buddy.
Look, guys, when he's got friends with boats, if you got a friend with a boat, don't ever buy a boat.
Yeah, I just call it Mark if I want to go out in the boat.
I don't have no friends, so I can buy my own boat.
Sandra Hillary says, oh my God, how awesome trio. William Hanshaw says, love watching these two.
There we go. All
Another
right.
one.
Those are fun sizers. Bam, we'll deal with this guy.
Gail Rainick says, just about to leave, and Mark starts skunk busting. That's awesome, man. Willis Cop in the house. What's going on, buddy? I'm gonna stand back here, Mark, that way we can get you in the sun here when you get that fish handled. Right now, everybody's just looking at your ass. I'm losing my audience left and right looking at that thing.
You don't know, buddy. You just don't know. All right, there's the big one. He's a pretty good one.
Man. That's a good fish.
Yep.
Tripled up, y'all. Just boom, boom, boom. Right here at Fort Loudoun Dam, we're in the tailwaters. All right. Charles Lloyd says, I'm glad y'all live. Me too, man. Wasn't sure it was going to happen. Cell phone service up here. We got 2 bars here, which is kind of in that range where you either buffer or you don't. And so, thankfully, we're not having any buffering problems. William Hanshaw said, I was going to say the moon was out.
Best looking moon you've ever seen.
Got hair all over it, though.
I try to shave that.
Well, you're doing a lousy job. We just saw it. That was fish number 2. He's about to land fish number 3 here.
Maybe. Let's see if I can do the hat trick. 3 for 3.
At least that in there is giving you the bait back, I think.
This one, yeah, on the head here.
Hey, Brandon, we'll see you later, buddy. Have a good day at work. Yeah, and there ate the head. Well, folks, we getting some bites today. You know, we started this live stream. Nice. We've been live for 58 minutes. I started the stream just a little bit early because Mark had one on. And then lost that one at the boat, lost another one at the boat, and then those 3. So that's five cats now within the first 58 minutes that we've been live, Mark.
And the reason that, you know, I let them go at the boat is to build anticipation for the other fish we're going to catch.
So that was part of your plan?
Yes, absolutely.
You did that on purpose?
Yep.
How do you explain letting that one fish take the hook with it?
Souvenir.
So, okay. He might sell it on eBay. I've done that.
Yeah. Souvenir. You know, sometimes I go ahead and double as a piercer on the weekends.
Okay. You got a lot of jobs.
Hey, bud.
I heard you like in Prince Albert piercings.
Yep.
But
I'm not proud, buddy. I'll do anything for money.
Mike Leiter, $5 says, good morning. Great looking first fish. Missed the last 2 live streams due to work. Hey, we're glad to have you here when you can, Mike. I try to go live, you know, on the regular now, and different hours, different days, give people a shot at tuning in. So we're glad to have you whenever you show up, buddy.
Not that you guys, if you guys missed us last time we were catching bait, always match the hatch.
Yep, that's almost identical size and color. Yep. And yeah, we couldn't catch any bait out here this morning.
Yep. Didn't have no crappie magnets.
That's what we needed. That was the secret. Jonathan Grimes says, I heard the best time owning a boat is when you buy it and when you sell it.
Or when your wife's mad at you.
Troy Branneman says, thank you for all the videos. I've learned so much from you. Take care and stay safe, my friend. Thank you, Troy. Derek said we'd get a lot of viewers on Saturdays. Yeah, I try not to fish on Saturdays unless it's for a bass tournament, just due to the extra boat traffic. That's when everybody comes out to fish. I don't like fishing with a bunch of people around. I try to go during the week when nobody's on the water. Zachary Blanco, no flatheads yet, Zachary. We've had 5 blues and 1 white bass so far. Hey, Nick Nelson, 1999 super sticker, says you are amazing. Thank you, Nick.
Whoa,
I think your super chat's pretty amazing, buddy. Thank you so much.
There's 2 of us on here. Who's he talking about?
Me. See, it's my channel, so they're always talking about me.
Oh.
If they don't call you out specifically, and nobody's going to call you amazing. We call you a lot of things, but not amazing. They talking about me. Sandra Hillary said Silva was the best ever.
Anderson Silva, pretty amazing. The spider, he's a pretty good fighter. JP
Du Toit from South Africa.
Dag.
Just getting off work late afternoon. Watching you guys have fun is a great way to start the weekend. Hey, wow, you're a long ways away over in Africa. I think you're the farthest away today. We've had Puerto Rico in here. We've had England in here this morning. But I think Africa's the farthest away. Yeah, Nick Nelson here, he says, I was talking to the real talent. He's definitely talking to me.
Again, we need names.
Stephen Parsons says that $50 hip flip might happen after all. Brokeback Bob says, I missed the super chat. All right, let me scroll back up here. I got Mike's, I got the super sticker from Nick. I got Matthew Compton. I think you missed me getting the super chat there, Bob.
I appreciate your audience keeping you honest.
Hey, they do. I've missed super chats before. I always feel bad about it. When I first started doing live streams, I used to just get back. I used to beat myself up because I'd miss people's comments. I tried to answer everybody. But when you got hundreds of people watching and the chat box is scrolling, you just can't get to everybody. So then I just had to prioritize, you know. I hit the super chats first, then I start looking for Catfish Club members, and then I start going to everybody else. And by the end of the stream, you know, however hell long we're live, I will have gotten a bunch of people that just, you know, random people popping in and stuff. But I try to make sure I take care of the people who's taking care of me. But I do miss some from time to time. Palmetto Cats, he's one we missed. He super chatted like 4 or 5 times in a row on a live stream. We missed every single one of them somehow. He's exactly what I'm talking about. He says, on a boat again, yeah. Yeah, out here with Mark Naraki today. Deuces Wild Fishing Charters. Josh Howell says, what fish are you allowed to use for bait? We can use anything caught on rod and reel that meets minimum size requirements.
Especially bass in front of the bass fishermen.
Yeah. Jimmy Edwards, he says, I caught a few smalls on my Catfish Sumo combo. I really like it and highly recommend it to anyone. Well, that's awesome, Jimmy. I'm glad you like it. Y'all, catfishsumo.com, code word kayak, get you 10% off your order and free shipping. And Catfish Club members get 15% off. And I've got to update that post, y'all, for the Catfish Club members because I just got to deal with Mustad to give y'all 20% off as well. And I got to make another call this week. I think I'm going to have you a bait dealer as well that's going to have you hooked up on a discount code. I got to make the call. So we're gonna hopefully get that worked out.
Stop watching those TV shows and start making some phone calls for your clients.
Oh, you know, I got a priority. I can multitask. When you're talented like I am, I can watch TV and talk on the phone.
Ah.
Michael Toby. There's that name, Toby. So this is why I tune in, all the smack talking. Mike Leiter says, what lake are you fishing? We are on technically Watts Bar. We are below Fort Loudoun Dam, which is right up there, a few hundred yards above us. The Highway 321 bridge is right here. And so technically we are on the very upper end of Watts Bar Lake or Watts Bar Reservoir.
That's an interesting pontoon boat.
Yep, we got a... See, he was smart. He come out here when the sun's up and it's actually warming up a little bit.
That's why I waited till 7. I waited till the sun came up. I didn't know why you were here at 6.
Palmetto Cat says, Justin bit the bullet and bought your Rode mic system. I thought your audio was pretty good anyway, Kevin, but I hope it works out for you, man. Unfortunately, it's got me and Mark out here both mic'd up. Nobody wants to hear him, but he's on here anyway. I thought I missed another. Oh, there it is. Golf Man Chad, $5. Thank you, Golf Man. Glad to have you in here, buddy. He didn't leave a comment with it, but glad to have you, man. I appreciate the support. Hey, there's Bipper Baits in the house. Bipper, I was throwing your, I can't see in the, there they are. I was throwing your jigs there earlier. Glad to have you, Bipper. Here's Matt Holochak, my man Matt in the house. He's been a Catfish Club member since the very start, since day one. This is the second month. He says, hey everyone, I'm wearing my Kayak Catfish hat today. I've already grown a beard and my muscle mass has increased 50%. Buy yours today and feel the manliness. Mark, I gave Mark a hat today, y'all. If he puts it on his head, he's going to grow hair again. I'm convinced of it. The FDA has not approved that statement, but I'm confident he will grow hair if he wears that hat. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate you supporting the channel, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can handle the awesomeness that comes with that hat.
You're already full of testosterone.
No, not really.
You're full of something else too. But
yeah.
Hey, there's Chris, Hooks and Hammocks, $5. He says, now that you're a professional live streamer, you can give Adventure Outdoors some tips. Need to see more streams from Steve. I think that's a great idea, Chris. Thank you for that super chat. I'd like to do a live stream with Steve. I'm gonna get over there to North Carolina at some point. Me and him's been talking about it for years. There's Golf Man Chad. Says, love watching here from Michigan. Learned a lot from you. Can't wait for the warm weather to come back. Well, you up there in Michigan, it may be spring before that warm weather comes back. My mom said Sandra had a $50 challenge for Mark. You're going to have to repost it. I've missed it. I was probably distracted from the glow of Mark's jacket here. It's blinding. There's Tim Zazinski in the house. Matt Holochek, $4.99, says happy Veterans Day. And hey, all of us bald guys have more testosterone than normal males. That's the truth, Matt. But yeah, absolutely. Shout out to all the troops. I know we're a day late on this live stream, but happy Veterans Day to everybody who has served. And thanks for what you do, you know, getting out there and making the sacrifice to keep us safe. It is appreciated. letting people like me and Mark here have the freedom to come out here and do this. And we're so fortunate and so thankful for you. James Cardwell says, we must like each other's company the way we smack talk. We just fake it well. Nikki says, thanks to my mom for getting my attention. Oh, well, here it is. I see it now. Sandra Hillary says, $50 if Mark strips to his shorts and t-shirt.
What happens when I'm not wearing shorts?
I was going to say, you don't wear underwear.
Well, we got a problem here.
If she win 100, well, hell, I'll pay you 200 to keep it on.
All right.
Bipper Bates, though, is Justin okay fishing with bananas if they wear a jacket? Holocheck says Veterans Day should be every day. That's the truth.
It is every day.
The 100-year-old man who stormed the beach is stronger than we will ever be. Yep. That's exactly right. Sanders says Moon is okay. He might could send you some pictures afterwards. I heard they circulating around the internet.
Me and Brittany.
Britney Spears. I think she's about to be free again. The girlfriend made me watch the documentary a while back. Free Britney Spears or something like that.
I don't know anything about that. Is she really in jail? I don't know.
No, she's not in jail. She's crazy, apparently. And her dad has a conservatorship over her and has control of all her money. So she stopped singing and touring, and she's been fighting to try to get out of that. So there's a campaign, hashtag Free Britney, going on all over the world. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But Free Britney, they trying to get her out of it. Now you educated on Britney Spears.
Wonderful.
Holocheck, here's $9.99. He says, here's $10 to remain clothed. I'm with you. I'm about to chip in on that. Here's one for you, Mark. Here's a question. Lake Sam Rayburn Crappie King. He says, does he use his graph to locate bait in deep holes or flats to do this style of fishing? Or does he just set up on known locations that he uses and just works rotation through them?
Same, locational. Justin and I don't agree on much, but we do agree on fishing structure over seeing fish on the graph. We like to see fish on the graph, makes our structure seem better. But we fish known holes and known haunts, and then when we get together like this, we try new things. Honestly, we do. This is we come out here, give you guys a show, and try new things. This is something new for Justin, new spots. So sometimes you guys get on here with us, we might not catch nothing, but that's because we're experimenting, we're trying new things.
Yeah.
And you might learn something, we might learn something, and there we go. But no, we always fish structure, always fish structure.
Yeah, Mark brought me out here today, do some bumping, and we keep catching the rods or fish on the anchor rods, so I think he's already got tired of the bumping.
Now we're gonna move here. We're gonna actually set up the bump, if you will. I don't know if you will.
Jimmy Edwards says, please give Phyllis a shout out. She listens and watches with me. She's disabled but likes your videos. Absolutely. Shout out to Phyllis. Thank you for watching, Phyllis. I'm glad to have Jimmy as a Catfish Club member. He's real supportive of the channel and happy to have you both. Palmetto Cat says, when he don't catch anything, he's just experimenting too.
Don't call me out like that. Come on now.
What are you up here? You doing texting? Who you texting?
I'm telling my son to pull up you on Livestream.
Oh, I thought you just texted another woman. I was going to tell your wife if she's watching.
She'd be happy.
What kind of picture did she send you earlier? Am I busting you? Don't worry,
No.
I didn't see it. You're
she
distracted.
said-
He can't talk and text at the same time.
No, I cannot. There's no such thing as multitasking. She sent me a morning picture of her outfit she was wearing this morning.
Okay. All right. All right. Uh-huh. Hey, Ike Vaughn, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you. There's Anthony Clifford in the house. Glad to have you in here, Anthony. He's a Catfish Club member. Nikki's still here moderating for me. Glad to have you, Nikki. Keith Hensley, $5. What's going on, Keith? He says, if somebody will give me $100, I'll come back down, or I'll come down and strip over on the bank. I can be there in just a few minutes. Listen, if y'all ain't seen Keith, it'd be like watching a train wreck. Nobody wants to see it, but nobody's going to look away. That'd be Keith stripping. Keith, what kind of music would you need to strip to, Keith? This, I have to know this. What kind of song he would need?
It's raining, man.
It's right. Common Man Outdoors says, when I don't catch anything, I was just practicing my cast.
Too many fishermen on your channel, man.
I know it. Oh, Keith says maybe some Kentucky headhunters. Yeah, for those of you just tuning in, we're 76 minutes into the stream, looks like. We've got 5 blues now total. It's been an active bite so far.
Yes.
We come out here to do the bumping, but all the fish have come on the anchor rods. It's just cast out behind the boat. And we also got a little white bass that was busting beside us too. So it's been an active morning thus far. We're just a little over an hour into the show here, so. And my mom says shout out to all the moderators. That's the truth. I couldn't do it without them. They keep that chat box looking good for me.
What does the moderator do?
They keep my chat box looking clean. They go through, they answer questions for me when it's scrolling real fast and people asking questions that I get asked 5 million times. Ah. They answer them for me. Anybody that needs to be deleted or blocked, they handle that before I even see it. They take care of me. Real Beast says, Justin, you need to do a stream with Joe from Chat Cats. It'd be the ultimate mega cat live stream ever. Maybe we make that happen someday. He fished with Mark here a few years ago.
Joe's a good dude.
Rondell Perry, this is moderators kick butt internet style. They sure do.
We'll give us a few more minutes and we'll readjust again. It seems like every time we readjust, we have good action, then it kind of slows down.
Yeah.
So.
You done caught all the fish on this spot, apparently.
Yes.
Word got out on you. Nikki says, Justin has the best, most supportive audience ever, and I believe it. I've been hopping on a lot of people's live streams lately, just checking in, saying hey and stuff, and I can definitely, oh, Mark, that third rod up there. Yeah. Something was hitting it. James Kelly says, why are you letting Mark catch all the fish? It's the only time he gets to catch them is when I come fishing with him. When he's running guide trips and stuff, he don't ever get to reel none in. Jerry McLean says, well, can you explain it to me? What is bumping? I'm in Texas, Justin. I've never heard that term. Jerry, right at the beginning of this stream, Mark did an educational segment on it where he kind of showed you the rig and show the process of how to do it. So after this is over today, just scroll forward on the video, start the replay anyway, and scroll forward, and you'll see Mark on there kind of explaining the whole thing. He just kind of broke it down, made it sound real simple.
Well, if he hangs out with us, we're going to move over here and start doing it again.
Okay, there you go, Jerry. If you're going to be around for a little while, Jerry, as soon as we move spots here in a few minutes, Mark's going to show it again. Billy Wilder said, best fishing channel there is, right there with his all-time favorite, Bill Dance. That's good company right there.
And you wear a Tennessee hat.
Mark's looking at me like, he crazy.
And you wear a Tennessee hat too.
Yeah. See, Bill Dance wears a white Tennessee hat. Yes. Good guys wear white. I wear the black because I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
Michael says, is anyone else buffering? It's not bad, but happening. I hope it's just him. We're in an area with 2 bars right now. AT&T don't want people over here at the dam. They don't want us having perfect cell service. So we got 2 bars, but sometimes it buffers with 2, sometimes it don't. Jared O says 9 thumbs downs.
9.
Mark here has reeled in 5 fish within an hour and 20 minutes. You can't please people.
9 thumbs down.
9 thumbs downs.
Wow.
5 fish in an hour and 20 minutes.
Good thing I don't have any feelings.
I know, right? I guess you should have reeled in 6.
I guess.
They probably upset because you reeled in 5. They've been on the water somewhere, ain't reeled in a damn thing yet. Zachary said, what's for bait? We got cut skipjack out there.
Man, both those rear anchor rods got hit, and that's what stopped me from moving.
Mm-hmm.
You don't leave fish to find fish.
Grumpy old catfishman Raby says, thank you, Justin and Mark. Wish I could take my mom fishing again with what I've learned from watching you. Next time you and Mark get together, bring your mom along, make some memories. God bless. Well, thank you, buddy. It's a nice comment. I appreciate that. Brian Wincoop says, catch a 50-pounder, get on with it. I wish it's that easy, man. Mike Wheeler says, we need to switch over to some chicken. Billy Wilder says, I've watched Bill dance since I was a young boy. This is the only other place I've got that same feeling. Real fisherman. Well, thank you, Billy. I'll take it. That's a hell of a compliment. Travis Gentry says, Mark, don't worry about the haters.
Oh, I don't.
He don't. He'll choke them out. He'll put them in an arm bar. Japanese stranglehold.
I don't care if you like me or don't.
He tells his wife the same thing.
Exactly. I tell Justin the same thing. It's what you get. Enjoy or don't.
Well, Jimmy Edwards, good luck, buddy. He's heading out to go catch them today. Ruger 7750 got to meet Bill Dance last year. Spent 3.5 hours with him. That's awesome, man.
Now, how old is he now? Is he in his 80s?
I'd say he probably is late 70s or 80s, I guess. I know I've been watching him my whole life. Realville Catfishing.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, Realville. We got interrupted by a fish here. Mark's got him one on, y'all. Hey, there's Jerry, $25. So this is for being polite with your answer. Good morning, gentlemen. Well, thank you, Jerry. I appreciate you, man. We will show you that technique again here in a little bit.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. We come out here to do the bumping, y'all, but Mark keeps catching fish on these rods that we're casting out. We don't have.
If you hand me the net, I'll net it myself.
I don't know why you need a net for. You got 2 hands. But yeah, the current flow out here, folks, Mark likes faster current flow than what we currently have. So he's having to spot lock and then kind of walk the baits back, bumping. And we've had these other rods out while he's been tinkering with that some, and they keep going down. This is going to be the 6th fish so far of the trip. Philip H says, you seem pretty cool, Mark. Realville Catfishing was saying, Justin, did you ever think your channel would be what it has become? I did not. I did not expect myself to be an influencer, a live streamer here. I never thought I'd turn into this, but here I am. Bill Dance is 81, Ruger says. Leandro Gonzalez, $4.99. He says, it's all mind over matter. You don't mind, and the haters don't matter. Do what you guys do best, fishing, and be yourselves. Well, thank you, Leandro. Let me get this up. Mark, you're struggling there.
I'm.
You're having a hard time.
No.
It's a damn shame you ain't got somebody else in the boat to net a fish
know.
for you.
Why would I have someone help me? Look at that.
Ah,
That was seamless.
I mean, you did that perfectly, like you've done it once or twice. That's normally all Mark does is net fish, because he don't ever get to reel them in. By gosh, there's Jerry McLean back with another $20. Thank you so much, Jerry.
Does he want some type of clothes come off or something too?
No, he's paying you money to keep them on. Sandra's the only one that wants to take them off. Everybody else don't want that. Yeah, that's a smaller fun size right there.
Yeah.
There he goes, in and out, just like that.
All right, let's do some more experimenting.
Jonathan Grimes wants to see you reel in an 80-pounder.
So do I.
He's done it before, folks. He's done it before.
Do you mind?
I do, actually.
Oh, well, I don't care.
All right, let me put the net back here in the holder. Let's see, is it that one? Yeah, that's that one. Jerry McLean says, no problem, I'll go watch the beginning. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop for me, I'm no one special. No, Jerry.
Everybody's special.
We're not stopping. We were going to move again anyway. Mark's has kind of been moving around here. We've hit, we're here below Fort Loudoun Dam for those of you just tuning in. And we started out above these bridge pylons, then come over here and caught some fish. And so we're just kind of moving around a little bit.
Everybody's special to us.
Derek Barnett said, anywhere around there, y'all can keep some fish for the frying pan. Norris, maybe? Can you eat fish on Norris, Mark?
Well, you can eat fish anywhere.
Well, you can eat them anywhere. I mean, you might glow in the dark eventually. Philip H says, I think it's hilarious the difference in the measuring eyes from guide to not guide. One sees a giant, the other sees a dink. My mom says, does Mark guide on Watts Bar? He does. Oh, Mark.
Here we go.
You had a fish on, you over there cleaning your damn measuring board.
It's called a sneak attack. I don't let them think I'm paying attention.
Lord, you over here worried about keeping your boat clean and you got rods going down. I'm doing a great job filming you today though, Mark. I'm making you look good. And that's hard to do, but I'm doing it. You want the net again?
I'm gonna need a net again.
Oh my gosh.
It's such a long walk to the back of the boat. I'm sorry about
Well, I know. See, the camera's bouncing around. We don't have stabilization features on this iPhone.
You'd think with all that super chat money, you get some better equipment.
You'd think. I'm gonna have to take you out to Burgers today, apparently, so that's where all that money's going.
Oh, I'm gonna take advantage of that.
I'll have to go buy you. I'm gonna get the blue cheeseburger, I think.
Do I get the kids meal?
The black and blue, that's my favorite.
Best fried pickles ever.
Well, we might get some of them too. Realville Catfishing says that's what happens when you buy a Sea Ark. Yeah, Mark's got a nice Sea Ark boat here. Got the couches on it. A person could get used to this kind of comfort. Brian Waldo says Mouse's here special.
I don't know what that means. Wink, wink. Oh.
What do you think you got on there, Mark?
Catfish.
Well, that's a great answer. Hey, there's Bud Brutus. 1999 says quietly watching and waiting for Saturday, suspending baits all day. Well, thank you, Bud, and I hope you wear them out on Saturday. It's gonna be cold. If you're here in the East Tennessee area, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be 40-something degrees tomorrow for the high. Today's gonna be a nice day, but tomorrow's gonna be rough. I'm gonna be at the house tomorrow. I'm just gonna watch football.
Oh.
Well, he's pulling, ain't he?
Yeah, he's pulling drag too. Holy cow.
Did he just take off, or did you feel like he was that big all along?
No, He started getting big here at the boat. He didn't get big on the way in. Oh, there he goes.
Well, thank God you can reel them in and net them yourself, because I'm busy here filming you.
This is a good.
Sanders says help him with the net. Oh, he don't need no help. He's a professional. Heck, I'm gonna lean over the side here. I'm gonna look at this view, man.
Jeez.
You can't get this kind of view right here without a cameraman, Mark. You're welcome.
So, those of you guys that don't catch fish all the time, when they're digging like this, just hold the rod. Just let them do their thing. Don't try to fight that. That's where you break off. Yeah, he's pulling drag again.
Man, that's a nice fish, ain't it?
I think it's gonna be a nice fish. He don't want to come up, I'll tell you that much. There he is.
Who JR Gray 420 says been laughing the whole stream. Brokeback Bob says you got a half-pound bluegill on.
Half pound. Really? A whole half pound? Come on,
That's a big bluegill half
Give
pound.
me 3/4.
I like bluegill. Chunky Cats is big fish. Chunky catches some big ones on his live stream. I'll tell you that. He's up there on the Potomac, y'all. Check him out.
Oof. He don't
James
want
Kelly says, nice to see a pro on your channel for a change.
I like that guy. My new best friend. Oh, I bet you about goes 30 pounds. Nice fish. Nice big blue.
Yeah.
He still don't want to be netted yet, does he?
Don Bell 499 says, I'm so upset. I didn't know I had a second chance to get that pole I put a bid on until you said something on your live stream last time, and I went and looked.
Oh, he's barely hooked.
Yeah, Don, I didn't know that was, was that,
Oh, shit.
did you get him?
No, he's barely hooked.
Did you just go non-PG for my live stream there?
Sorry.
Real world, people. We're real world out here. Well, if y'all heard me in real life.
Come on, buddy.
I thought you had to go in head first to the net, Mark.
Well, I'm hoping I'm using the current to my advantage.
There he is.
Holy cow.
You want me to hold the rod for you?
No, bud, you're good. You're good. I got this.
Nikki said, he said, poop emoji.
All right, come here and look at this thing before I take his hook out. This is rough. I can't believe he came to the boat.
That's a nice fish right there.
Look at that.
Nice fish. Wow, you got him in the side of the head.
Look at this, guys. I can't believe that. I can't believe we put him in the boat.
How did he not pop free?
I have no idea.
Right in the side of the eye. Man.
That.
I ate the skipjack head.
That's crazy.
You know, I caught the bait for that fish, so I'm taking full credit for it.
Oh, yeah. There's a good one.
Nice, man. Mark's getting on some fish today here, y'all. That's fish number 6 in the first hour and a half.
Oh, wow. He's heavy.
Yeah, Brokeback Bob, he had called that fish a half-pound bluegill. He's admitting he was wrong about it.
Boom.
There you go.
Okay. Pole your people.
Okay, pole him.
Sit still and anchor, or start drifting and trying to back bounce.
There you go, folks. You heard the pole. You heard it. We come out here today to try some bumping. The current wasn't really what we thought it was going to be. We own some fish. All 6 fish we've caught have come being anchored down. So if we start drifting and stuff, we may or may not catch any fish. FYI. So let's see what some of these people are saying. Fred Funk said he would have loved to have heard what I said when I flipped over in the river. It was bleep, 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 bleep. Some more bleeps. Okay, so we've got drift, drift, anchor till 10, drift, back bounce, sit,
Sounds like there's a lot.
drift, stay there for a while, don't fix what ain't broke, don't leave fish to find fish. There's Bill Coulter, Catfish Club member. Roger Anderson says just anchor down and keep dropping it on their heads. Mitchell says stay on the fish. James Kelly, we got a lot of people. Yeah, we got a lot of people here. It seems to be, we've got a mix, but it seems to be sit is the, I think we said more sits than we did drifts.
All right.
So whatever, you're the captain of this boat, Mark. What do you want to do today?
Oh, no, the captain just does what their clients want, buddy. Whatever you want. I give you options, you tell me what. That way.
Well, you heard him, folks. You're all the clients today. All right, we got more people saying, I think we got more people saying stay than we do drift, so.
Excellent. All right, so this is why I do what I do.
Sandra, it's too cold for that nonsense. I ain't doing it. Realville wants to see some bumping. Howard Kersey says stay. We split here.
Let's see here, 9:30. We'll sit till 10.
Okay. Well, there you heard it, folks. We're going to sit till 10. I think Jared O had recommended that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I went with that.
These women out here like you, Mark. Nikki and Sandra.
Well, it's obvious.
You get me. You're boosting my female audience. I'm going from 8% to 11% female audience today.
Hey, we just want the quality ones.
Anthony Hazel says if it's cold and you haven't hit any, move to find the fish. Anthony must have just tuned in. Hell, we've caught 6 in an hour and a half. How many do we have to catch to be good enough, man? Brian Wincoop says go fish from the shore. Oh, and Mark ain't doing no shore fishing in this $80,000 boat he's got. He got couches in this thing. Hell, we'd be more comfortable here on the boat than we would be on the bank.
Let me go get some more of this free skipjack I got the other day.
Yeah, I know. Some guy worked real hard to catch you those yesterday.
Actually, we'll switch it up.
I'm gonna get me a big gulp here, y'all. Bear with me. I'm getting a little parched, trying to make Mark look good.
We're gonna switch up to white bass.
Okay, well, put that on there. He's fresh. We got him earlier in the stream too. I guess that's 7 fish technically we've got out here today. Y'all hear me gulping? I'm slurping this water down.
Oh, we agree on 2 things.
That I'm the best looking man alive? Yes, I am.
That wasn't what I was talking about, but I'll go with that. I'll let you.
So now we're agreeing on 3 things.
Yeah, maybe 3 things. I'm with Justin on baits too. I don't get crazy. Chunk it. Just chunk it and go.
Yeah. They can't see it down there.
Just chunk it and go.
Some people like to fillet it, do all that stuff, make it move around. And I'm like, hell, if I want a bait that's moving, I'll use a live bait.
But again, we're both lazy too. Just
yeah, we are both really lazy. That bumping, I mean, it looks like hard work.
It is hard work. But I'll tell you what, if you get that thump, you catch one of them fish on a big old thump like that, it's fun. All right, white bass going in.
All right, Mark's about to cast it out here. Piece of white bass. No backlash for him. He don't do that. He never backlashed in his life.
Only backlash I get is from Justin.
All right, y'all. You heard the man. We're going to give this spot till 10. What you got there? You got a snag or is that a fish?
Nah, it's a snag.
You know, you may not ever get a backlash, but by gosh, you can get yourself hung. So that right there is what I figured we'd be doing all morning with that bumping, is getting hung up and snagged.
Biggest fish ever right there.
I'm gonna sit back down on these couches here, y'all. Heck, this is so comfortable, I wouldn't want to get up to reel a fish in. Billy Wilder said, "This is the best one yet, Justin. I'm crying laughing. You're the best cameraman." See, Billy understands my skills. What do you got there? Is that a sparkling water?
Heck yeah, buddy.
Sparkling water. Is that Great Value brand Walmart?
Yes, sir, it is.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Cheap.
You got water from the tap. And you buying you buying Walmart's water.
My water from the tap don't taste like cherry limeade.
Oh my gosh. Sandra says, please check the focus on the camera. It's just Mark's ugly face.
I don't think Sandra said that.
Yes, she did. Eric Flowers said Ant-Man won Sexiest Man of the Year.
What?
Yeah, that Paul Rudd guy, sexiest man alive, apparently.
Yeah, they didn't call me.
I know, I didn't get nominated for some reason. I'd have dominated that contest. Willis Cop has a question for you. He said, as a guide, does Mark use live bait with his clients?
Yes, when I'm doing a lot more striper fishing. Again, I do a lot of dragging or trolling, whatever, for catfish. So when I'm catfish fishing, it's usually fresh cut bait and not live bait.
Walter Pearson says, Mark caught a Toby. That snag out there.
There we go.
Strider Shadow, he says, with a gray Poupon jumpsuit, of course, he has sparkling water.
Exactly. It's gray Poupon. I even put my pinky out a little bit when I drink this.
Look at that. Look at him put the pinky out. Sandra says, Mark, can you catch a Karen? Mark ain't touching that.
No. Me and Karen don't get along.
Nikki Hayes says, pinky's up. Yeah, for those of you just tuning in, we're hour and a half into the stream. We've caught 6 fish, 6 blues.
2 really nice ones.
Yeah, 2 of them there that was good quality fish. And so we're going to sit on this spot here till 10. And then maybe move around a little bit if we ain't catching any fish. But we got skipjack out, we got white bass out, we kind of just got a variety out there, and we're out here at Fort Loudoun Dam, just in the tailwaters, just down below it.
I hope you ain't taking my mojo off for my clients for tomorrow.
People talking about the camera out of focus. Hey, Mark,
there we go, white bass.
There it is, the white bass just got hit. I think my autofocus may be zooming in on the console, y'all. I think that's why. I think that's what it is. I think the autofocus on my cameras focusing on the console instead of the rods. Anyway, we got a fish on for those of you that can see it. You don't need that net again, do you, Mark?
I think we do.
Philip H. said he'd cancel the drifting idea. Surely you don't need no net. He needs a net, folks. Let me get the net. He's gonna have to do it damn self, though. I don't get paid enough to be his net man. I'm supposed to be his first mate out here. He never cut me a check. Lucky Ronnie says, nice. I'm gonna get back over here where we can see it better. Sanders says, oh my God, let me get on that boat. Wow. He's available, folks. He's a fishing guide to the stars out here, deuceswildfishingcharters.com. He's a heck of a guide. He's always on the fish. Fishes Fort Loudoun, Watts Bar, catfish, stripers. He does it all. You can fish in comfort on this boat. He's got the couches that I'm sitting on right now. What do you think, Mark? As big as the other one?
No, he's rolling a lot more. But he's still swimming upstream. I always like to see him swim upstream and
Yeah.
current like this. It means they're bigger.
It's fish number 7, y'all.
Nah, he's not that. He's a good fun sizer. Whoa. This is, you have your terms. This is my term for this fish is all day fish. I'd like to catch this size fish, if anything, just all day, like constantly, you know. If I'm gonna catch numbers, this is the type of fish I wanna catch right here. It's good enough quality and they're fun. They're fun fight. It's what I call all day fish.
There it is. Oh, you can get it in the net.
Maybe.
Amateur. Amateur. Yeah, that's a good fish right there. He calls them all day. I call them fun size. That's a good fish. He ain't much of a net man, folks, but you ever gonna get that? What? Do I have to come up there and teach you how to land a fish? I get them things in my bare hands out in the kayak. You in this $80,000 boat and can't even net it.
My old man back can't bend over that far. He's not done.
No, he's wound, man.
He's not done.
That's a good fish. He's dark too. These dark cover fish.
Oh, he's super dark.
Ruger 7750, yeah. The fresher, the better on the skipjack. I generally like my skipjack to be used within 3 or 4 days at the most, but the fresher, the better, absolutely.
Perfect hook set.
Yeah, that's fish number 7, y'all. Hell, the other night I caught one fish in like 3 or 4 hours out there, Mark, so I just need to bring you with me every time.
Yeah, that's my favorite all-day fish right there. They're so fun to catch.
Yeah. Heck yeah. What did that one eat? That was on the white bass.
That was a white bass body.
Yeah, that white bass, we just caught it an hour or so ago. Nice.
We're gonna pull a kayak catfish. I'm gonna reuse my bait.
Hey, go for it. That white bass is tough. It wasn't out there long, so it ought to be in good shape still. Sandra says, heck yeah, white bass is her favorite. Good morning, Dale. Glad to have you. Morning, Logan. Let's see if we can get a backlash here on the cast. Nope, perfect cast. That's what I pay him for.
Perfect outfit, perfect cast.
I don't know about the outfit. Definitely not the hat. All right, y'all, we back to having our baits out there again. Hey, what's going on, Bobby Finley from South Carolina? I was just over there last week. It's a good trip. Steve Hogan says, you guys are catching them as fast as you can get them in. You Tennessee guys are making me jealous. Brian Wincope says, all right, Justin, let's turn to talk to football. What are your top 5 college football teams? Well, I'll tell you who my NFL team isn't today, and that's Baltimore. They knocked me out of my Survivor League last night with that piss-poor performance against Miami. I'm out. I was down to 5 people, and I'm gone now, so heck with them. But as for college, I'd say it's Georgia, Alabama, and then everybody else. I don't think anybody else really matters. I don't think Ohio State can compete. Cincinnati for dang sure can't. Oregon's never really proven that they can do anything in the big games. So I think it's Georgia's to lose this year. Philip Yance says, good morning, you two. You and a cup of coffee. What else does a man need?
There's a few more things.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can think of several more things that I need.
Yeah, I can think of a few more things, but we appreciate you, but there's a few more things.
Nathan Eldridge says, good morning. Hope they're biting for you. They are, Nathan. Been a good morning so far. Travis Gentry said, damn Ravens had lookalikes playing last night. I agree, Travis. They burnt me. I should have took Dallas this weekend for my. I thought real hard about picking Dallas for my Survivor League since they got kind of embarrassed last week. I thought they're going to bounce back big against Atlanta, but I thought no, Baltimore's a sure thing against Miami, and boy was I wrong. Sanders says, "Go Bucks." Macho Man Randy Savage, and Anderson Silva. That's a trio right there. Tim Evans said, y'all come to Athens tomorrow and watch the dogs get it done. I'll be watching at home on the TV. Tim, I'll have me some wings, probably from Craven Wings, new wing shop. You been up there to Craven Wings yet, Mark?
No, where is it?
It's in Farragut up there on North Shore, on Concord. It's pretty good. The little wing shop's right there by Weigel's, and there's, I think, a Mexican place, too, there.
Oh, you're talking about Chodo in North Shore.
Yeah, Chodo, yeah.
Chodo in North Shore, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. No, I haven't been in there.
Yeah, there's a new wings place. It's pretty good. You'd think I shout them out here on video, they give me a discount, but they don't.
I tell you what, if we go to the burgers place,
I will take you to the burgers place.
I'm going to have to talk to the manager there, because I guarantee you, I send her or whoever owns the place.
You can't be assuming genders in 2021, Mark.
I'm old, and I do.
I'm getting canceled. Before this stream is over, I'm getting canceled.
I am not woke. I just respect everybody. Mm-hmm. But no, I send them customers all the time, so I'm going to talk to them, see if they have discount codes or discount
that'd be great.
cards.
I'd like to have one. We eat there twice a week, minimum.
And then be like, put my name on it, and then turn in a discount card with my name on it, and then they give me a meal for free after every
Look at you.
Whatever.
They're trying to get a free meal out of them. Hey, no judgment for me. I'd love to get a free meal out of them. They're great.
If you're going to take me to burgers, we got to do this on Monday through Thursday because they have $5 margaritas, house margaritas, Monday through Thursday.
Well, I told you I was taking you today. It's going to be free. Actually, it ain't free. I think Sandra has bought you dinner on here today. Somebody, one of these super chats was for you, for your lunch on here, Mark. That's awesome. All he's getting out of me, though, folks. That's all he's getting out of me. Jerry McLean, $10. He says, LMAO, we all said the same thing at the same time. Yeah, just a few more things. Bipper, the lesson never learned. I live near Baltimore. The Ravens are a letdown team. They lose to crap teams all the time. Yeah, they burnt me last night, Bipper. They burnt me bad. You know, there ain't no do-overs in Survivor League. Once you lose, you out. And so I'm out. The league's down to 4 people. NC Catfish Hunters, $20. He says, what's up, guys? Good luck out there today. Hope y'all catch some gollywhoppers. Thank you, buddy.
We haven't quite got the gollywhopper size yet, have we?
Not the gollywhopper, but we've got some good fish. Mm-hmm. Seven fish in just under 2 hours. That's a good day to me.
So on my guide service, if I go fishing a half day, which is 4 hours, my goal is try to get at least double digit, 10 fish. If I can do 10 fish in 4 hours, I figure that's a pretty good day.
How often does that happen?
I'd say 60 to 70% of the time.
Okay. That's a pretty good percentage. Now, what about like if you have a full day, like an 8-hour
Full
trip?
days, I shoot for about 15 fish. You know, I like to see 15 fish.
But you're shooting for a little better quality on an 8-hour day.
Like if we get 6 or 8 in the boat, like right now, I'd say, okay, let's reel up, let's go hit some holes and try to find some big fish. You know, or we can stay and just keep doing what we want. That's where I give people options, you know.
Yeah.
Because you know as well as I do, if you spend all that time fishing for that one big fish, it could be one bite only.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, my live stream audience has seen that on some trips recently where I've went big fish or bust, and thankfully, those trips, my big fish or bust live streams have worked out with a big fish. It's my trip like the other night where I thought I'd go out there and catch several fish, and get one and 4 stinking hours.
Did you guys ever? I'll admit this, and you'll probably be mad at me. I didn't watch your full Santee Cooper
What?
video. Did
You didn't watch the full thing? What kind of friend are you?
Well, I was done using the bathroom, so I had to turn it off.
You can only sit on the toilet so long.
Yeah. my legs were going numb. Did you guys ever get on any of those big flatheads that he said was out there?
On Santee?
Yeah.
No, never caught a single flathead. I think the flatheads are more on Marion, and I fished Moultrie the whole time. I think Marion has a lot more flatheads. I think there's a lot more.
Yeah, Palmetto Cats was telling me they caught a bunch of good fish like 2 days before that, right?
Yeah.
Out in that same spot or something.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good fishing out there. It's just so big. I mean, I could spend a month out there and just not scratch the surface on the amount of water. But I had good weather for all except for that last day, so I can't complain.
Now, is that a shoot off of any river?
The Cooper River. I believe it's the Cooper River there. We fished the Cooper River, and I'm pretty sure it's under there, under the dam that runs through. And the power company owns all that and dammed it up for their energy stuff. I could be telling lies. I think that's the truth. If I believe it to be true, it is. That's a George Costanza reference. Colby Johnson, $10, said, shoot, I'd spend good money just to catch one of them 40 or 50 pounders. How are you liking the boat? I mean, I like Mark's boat, Colby. I wouldn't want the upkeep on one. He spends more in gas in a year in this thing than what I've got in my whole kayak, but it's a nice boat. I mean, I'm sitting on a couch right now. He's kicked back on the couch, and we just sitting here watching rods. It don't get no better than that. It's a comfortable ride. We got Barry Black, $5. He says, Ohio State going to kick butt the rest of the year. We'll see, Barry. I don't know. I ain't got as much confidence in them as you do. I think it's Georgia's year. Hey, there's Daniel, $50. He says, here, Justin, get Mark some drinks today.
Oh, yes. I'm up to $100 for lunch.
My gosh.
This is going to be a good lunch.
I was already buying him a burger and some fried pickles, and now I got to buy him some drinks, too. Well, thank you for that, Daniel.
$50 should get my yellow jumpsuit off.
Well, hey, Sandra offered you $100.
No, $50 worth of drinks.
Oh. Well, there you go, Sandra. That's the secret. Get his snoot full, and he'll come out of that jumpsuit. Thank you so much, Daniel. That's so nice of you, man.
I'm about to get out of this jumpsuit. That's getting hot.
I'm still a little chilly here, but of course I ain't been reeling in fish like you have. Jack Collins from Louisiana. Nikki says he gets a free kids meal and endless margaritas.
I'll take it.
He'd much rather have the alcohol than the food, I'll tell you that.
I guarantee you that.
What time is Burgers open today?
11, I think.
Yeah, I think they're fairly early.
Mm-hmm.
Who JR Gray 420 said just checked out his site, going to plan a trip for spring for the kids and I. Maybe we can rope Justin in for a couple hours. Hey, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you're booking a trip with him. You'll have a good time out here fishing with him. Derek Parker says, does he have a bathroom on that boat for an 8-hour trip?
It's called the back.
You used to have a bathroom on your other boat.
I've had, gosh, since I've known you, I've had probably, what, 4 or 5 different boats?
Yeah. You've changed a little bit. Stephen Roth, Catfish Club member. He says, it may be Georgia's year, but I'd really like my Vols to pull an upset. If not, we'll be the first to score more than 14 points on them. That's the moral victory, Stephen. I'm with you. If we can not get blown out, if we can just put some points up against them, that's a moral victory.
Do they have a winning season this year?
Oh, Georgia?
No, Vols.
You know, we're getting there. We're getting there, Mark. All right, we just beat Kentucky. We got a big win. Normally that was a game that we lose. There it is. There it is. There's another one, folks. We'd said we was giving this spot till 10 o'clock, and here we are at 9:53. Yeah, Mark's got him. It's going to be fish number 8 for those of y'all that tuned in late. We've had 7 blue cats and a white bass. Oh, he is pop free?
Yep.
Amateur. Amateur.
Oh, nope.
No, he's still on there. You caught up with him.
Oh, he's still there.
So if you had some reels that got more than 20 inches of handle turn, you wouldn't have ever known he'd come off or he'd swam at you.
What happened there? I wonder if the weight got caught on a rock or something.
Maybe.
You see it pop.
Yeah, it looked like he popped free.
Like he popped loose.
Daniel, even if Alabama does beat Georgia, and there's no real winners when you're a Tennessee fan, the only hope that we can have is that the game gets canceled somehow. You gonna need that net again?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's already up there, thank goodness.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you, I kept it back here this time just in case you wouldn't have to move.
Yeah, good. I didn't want to have to work today. Hey, my gosh, here's Fizz Bang with $50. He says, Justin, you're my favorite fishing show since A Sportsman Friend with Harold Ainsley. Well, thank you, Fizz Bang. Have you ever heard of A Sportsman's Friend with Harold Ainsley, Mark? I've never heard of that show.
No,
That must be before my time. But thank you, Fizz Bang. I appreciate it, buddy. Glad to have you. Mark's reeling in another fish here. Hopefully he'll do a better job netting this one than he has some of the others.
Nope.
Oh my gosh. That's on the white bass again.
Nope. White bass is out here.
You look ridiculous right now. You got your gray poupon suit on, can't net a fish. Meanwhile, I'm over here working my tail off trying to film you. It's hard being me, Mark. It's hard. You don't understand how hard I got a job at this here to do. It's rough. I'm working up an appetite today. That's another solid fish here. It's fish number 8. Kobe says, why don't you help? He don't need no help from me. He's a professional. He's a professional fishing guide.
I don't want his help.
I just get in the way. I'm here to film him and look damn good.
They're dark.
Yeah, they are. A lot of these fish have been really dark today. Daniel says, being a Gator fan this year is the equivalent of being a Tennessee fan the past few years. Hey, Daniel, I don't want to hear it. When you've been through 20 years of suck like we have, then you can talk about what it's like to be a Florida fan.
All right.
It's been terrible to be a Tennessee fan for the last 2 decades, half my life.
I apologize to your
Here we go.
people. It's going to be
A little bit of ruffling on there from the microphone, y'all. He's about to ear rape you. Keith Doc Reed says professionalism, Mark. Oh, Sandra, Nikki. Woo! Y'all ask for it. Here it is.
If I fall over.
I hope you do. I ain't picking your ass up.
You wish you could touch my ass.
So these girls on here do. They offered money for it.
All right.
All right. You couldn't even have my shirt on. You couldn't even advertise for me under that when you took it off.
You don't have a shirt.
They're available at shopkayakcatfish.com.
I got my
Probably
shirt
cheaper
on.
than that one that you bought there.
I got my shirt on. See?
Oh, your nipples are poking through too.
I know, it's a little chilly.
Cold out here, I guess. Headlights are on.
A little chilly.
Lord Almighty. Now that the strip show's over, y'all, Gordon Douglas hit me up with $5. He said
he wants to see that again?
He said, Santa, no, he don't. Nobody does except for Sandra. Now, even she don't want to see it after what she just saw. It wasn't the main event she thought it'd be. But Gordon says Santee Cooper is fed by 3 main rivers, the Congaree, Wateree, and Santee. Well, there we go. Now we educated.
But Wateree is also a lake out there, right?
I think it is, maybe. I don't know. It may be dammed up or something. Ace Catfishing says, don't give up fishing. You're better at fishing than filming, Justin. That's the truth. Nikki said it was Sandra that asked for it, not me. I'm broke.
Nikki, you can have it for free.
Sandra says, what a tease. Brian Wincoop says, keep it clean, guys. Howard
We're gonna have to
Kersey.
move the boat to get Toby here. Oh, nope.
Oh yeah, did Toby just pop free?
Yep.
Yeah, Mark got Toby'd over there, but it just popped free, so. Hot diggity dog. Here's a good question for you, Mark. Derek Parker asks, how did he come up with the name Deuces Wild Fishing?
My jiu-jitsu nickname is Deuce. My son's nickname is Ace. I also didn't want to get pigeonholed to a catfish guide or a striper guide or whatever, so use a name that you can go fish anywhere you want. But Deuces Wild, my son is an amazing fisherman, so Deuces Wild always has an ace in the hole.
Okay, all right. That's creative. There you go, Derek. Gordon says Lake Watery is further north on the Watery River.
Excellent.
Walter Pearson with the comment of the day. He says, never seen a banana peel itself.
Yeah, but it's a big banana.
That's funny. Hey, thanks for tuning in today, Zachary. Hope you have a good day at work, buddy. Lord, you turned me around into the side, Mark. I'm going to have to get my glasses on. I'm gonna sneak back here, y'all. He's getting us moved here. What's the next plan here, Mark? You want to fill them in here? Or
Yeah, we're going to try the drift and bounce at the same time here for a minute. The problem is my next anchor spots are a 2-minute boat ride down the river here by the barges. And I don't know if everyone wants to hear that wind noise.
Our microphone should cut it out. I got these $400 microphones here. Supposed to cut that crap out.
Well, then, I mean, we'll do it for a little bit, but if we don't have any success or we get hung up or we're having issues, we'll run down and anchor in those good anchor spots. There's some, so most of this river right in this area, this is within, I would say almost 10 miles or more. Most of it's what, 20, 25 feet deep.
Most of it, yeah.
But there's a couple spots where there's a 30-foot drop off, 30-foot hole, 32-foot, and I got a couple of those spots marked. And again, same thing from the earlier question, I'm fishing that structure, right? So we're gonna go to that hole. And the reason you go to a hole below a dam or in a river, the fish, it cuts that current, guys. It just makes a little current break for them. So.
Yeah, for those of you just tuning in, Fort Loudoun Dam is right up there. We're just a few hundred yards downstream. The Highway 321 bridge is right here. And we just been out here fishing. The plan today was to bump. There's only one spill gate up there you maybe can see that's open. We didn't have as much current out here today as what we thought we were gonna have. And so Mark was gonna teach me bumping, but we've been spot locked. He was bumping a little bit and had some other rods just cast out, and those rods started going down. And so now we've caught 8 fish now on the anchored rods, just having them cast out. So plans kind of got changed on the fly, but that's what you do when you fish and you adapt to the circumstances. Howard Kersey says, looks amazing there. Yeah, it's a nice day. It's going to be like 60 degrees today, and tomorrow's, I guess, is any rain coming in with that tonight, tomorrow, or tonight?
No,
tomorrow?
just a cold front. The rain came in last night.
Yeah. Nikki says, ain't nobody listening to me. It's already 10 now. Sandra says, okay, let's see the training on bumping. Has life. He's still in here watching. You got 375 people watching you right now, Mark. I'm gonna put my camera back here in my chest a second. I'm gonna get me one more big gulp. I'm gonna lose my toboggan finally and get my hat on. I think I can come out of the toboggan now. That's a dang good looking hat right there, ain't it? Kayak Catfish hats available at catfishsumo.com. Code word kayak gets you 10% off your order, free shipping. Catfish Sumo, one of the best catfishing gear companies out there. He takes care of me. There's his plug for the hour. There's Nikki telling people how to join the Catfish Club. Thank you, Nikki. Got a bunch of members. We got over 100 members in the Catfish Club right now. Y'all have been so supportive of me, and I'm thankful for every one of you. Brokeback Bob says Haslife has an excellent channel. Yes, he does. Y'all check out Haslife there. He's going live all the time. He's got some regular videos too. He's doing a lot of good things. Colorado Coin Hunter says, love your videos, bro. Thank you, man. Patty Fisher said, just got our Kayak Catfish sweatshirts yesterday. Well, thank you, Patty. I hope you like them. Hope they bring you some luck. Who J.R. Gray's ready to see the tournament between Haz and Chunky. Jonathan Grimes said, we get a hat, but will not fit my big head. I don't know how it's going to fit Mark's head either. He's got a big head back there too. Nikki says over 100. That's awesome. Yeah, I think the same thing. I didn't know how many would sign up. You know, I got 100 and something thousand subscribers, but only about 5 to 10,000 ever watch on a regular basis. So I didn't really know what to expect with the Catfish Club, but yeah, it's worked out. Chunky Cat says Haz is bored. I ain't touching that one, Chunky. What's the plan here, Mark? You've moved us over. What's the plan?
I'm trying to see if the boat control is going to work. We might have to just anchor. So
got a little bit of wind here.
Yeah, the wind's going against the current.
Which ain't as fast as we thought it would be.
And then I have the boat drifting back ever so slightly right now. We are moving backwards at about a half mile an hour. But the wind is causing an issue. I'm going to hook up one rod real quick.
You know, funny thing, I didn't notice the wind when we were over there.
No,
But over here, I can tell.
It's a big difference. The reason I came over here is because you had the turbines and the spillway, so more current.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to hook up one. We are moving backwards.
There's Sandra, $5 Fox super sticker.
I'm going to try.
Fox, yeah.
I'm going to try
Thank you, Sandra.
See if I can bounce for a minute. And if not, we'll just run down and anchor and call it a day. Call it a day on the bump, and we'll have to try another day.
Okay. I'm with you, Mark. I trust the fishing guide.
You don't trust me.
I gotta at least pretend I do.
Yeah.
Never trust a man. That's what some women tell me.
I'm not going to touch that one.
That's what she said. Walter Pearson says, can we gift memberships to viewers? I don't think so, Walter. Thank you for your offer on that. I don't think it's possible yet. It may be at some point in time. Hopefully YouTube will make that a possibility for us. Dylan Smith, some other people have complained about the focus too. I don't know. It looks okay on my screen, but it may, our cell phone service here, we've got 2 bars. And sometimes I get a little buffering if I only got 2 bars. You got all these power poles around, what you don't see is a damn cell phone tower around here apparently. You'd think right over here at Fort Loudoun Dam, right here in the center of town, somebody in that place might need to have access to a cell phone that's got more than 2 bars, but apparently they don't. Augustin Pedraza says it's free, why complain? I say that all the time to people. show up in my comment box. That's why I stopped doing I turned the comments off on these live streams now. After people can see the live chat, but I don't let people comment anymore because it ain't nothing but negative after the fact. Well, Sandra said I just got her dizzy with all this spinning around I was doing. I gotta be careful.
Yeah, this is the hard part right here. Boat control. Just like kayak control in the wind. This is the hard part right here.
Joseph Thermos, he's gonna have to get me one of them lucky hats. They're just cool, too cool. I agree, man. I hope you get you one. Boost testosterone by 300 points. That's not approved by the FDA, but hey, did y'all see that bald eagle? Look at that bald eagle right there, Mark.
Oh yeah.
Can I zoom? I can't zoom in with the damn. I was trying to zoom in.
Stand up on the top of the boat with a bait in your mouth, see if it'll come by.
You think it'd snatch it right out of my mouth?
I think so.
That bird flying there, y'all's a bald eagle, but I can't zoom. Well, I can on my camera, but I can't while the YouTube app is accessing the camera. That's pretty cool. We see a lot of bald eagles out here. He was talking to us, but it probably won't pick up on my microphone. Hey, Chris Groff in the house. What's going on, Chris?
Hey, Chris, I ain't seen you on the lake in a while. How you been doing?
He's been busy. He's working all the time.
He's working all the time?
He's a travel nurse, works cath lab. He's been all over lately, working too damn hard.
I know the feeling, Chris, when I got Justin on my boat.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
A lot of work keeping me up. Augustin Pedraza says, do you make beanies? Not yet. I hope to have some someday. I gotta find a good way to get them done at a reasonable price. Jonathan said he's able to hear that bald eagle. There he goes again talking.
Yeah. I think he's up in that dead tree right there.
Yeah, I see him up there. I can't zoom on the camera, unfortunately. Yeah, Chris said too busy working.
That's no good,
Chris said he don't have my money.
Chris, you're one of the persons that I poach off of. Come on now, get on the water.
Yeah, Chris, he needs information from you. How the hell is he gonna know where to fish at? Hey, there's Pontoon Jody. What's going on, Jody? Dylan said he heard him talking that time. That bald eagle is getting on the microphone a little bit. I wish I could zoom in. He's sitting up there on a branch on that tree. I can see his head, but I can't see it on the camera. Hopefully he'll fly this way. Brokeback Bob said a good beanie would be great for us bald guys. I'm with you, Brokeback Bob. I could use one too. I had my toboggan on out here this morning. It's 40-something degrees. This guy told me, yeah, we're gonna meet at Fort Loudoun Dam at 6 o'clock. I get here at 6. 6:15, he still ain't here. I sent him a message because I figure he's dead on the side of the road, you know, because he ain't never late. He's like, oh, I meant to tell you 7. So I got up a little bit earlier than I had to, but I'm gonna forgive him. Hell, I might even buy him lunch when this is said and done. Old Raptor Catfish Club. He says, I'm with Bob, need to keep the baldness warm. Chris Groff says, I'm fishing all weekend though. Why do you think I'm watching you guys? I hope you get on them, Chris. There's Billy Martin in the house. Michael Toby. So he sees a lot of eagles on the Kankakee River in Illinois. That's a mouthful.
Does he have Asian carp in that river? I know they're up in the chain of lakes in Illinois.
Well, we'll find out. We'll see if he's still in here. Steve Hogan says, what's the total for the day so far? We got 8 blues and a white bass. A couple of them blues were pretty good fish too. Joshua Kincannon says, y'all on the Tennessee River today? We are. We've got a few hundred yards here below Fort Loudoun Dam. So we're on the upper end of Watts Bar today on the Tennessee River. Jim W. said, need to sell them lucky gloves. I do need a glove with a logo on it, don't I? That's another good idea. My mom says I need to get me some towels too, because I wipe my hands on a towel all the time. I have one with a logo on it. We got all kinds of business ideas, nobody to put them into practice for me. Oh, Stephen Roth's going after the deer this weekend. He said, heck with them fish. Oh, Nikki says, don't forget the tank tops. Yeah. Nikki's wanting a racer back tank top, whatever that is. That's a woman thing. I ain't got enough muscles to be wearing no tank tops. I gotta put on a hoodie and 2 shirts under it just to bulk up a little bit. And Nikki says it's a woman thing. Is Jerry McLean still here? Jerry, are you still watching? Chime in there if you are, because Mark's bumping again here, and he can show you the rig again if you're still in here, Jerry. Jerry had asked for it. He tuned in a little later after Mark had went over it, and if he's still here, we'll do it again. Jerry probably went fishing. I don't blame him. I'd rather go fishing than watch me fishing. Bobby Butler, yeah, I'll probably make it down to Alabama at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna make it down there this year, but I'll be back down there at some point. Me and the girlfriend have kind of kicked around the idea of going somewhere. She's off for a week on Thanksgiving, but it's so much traveling and stuff, you know, with the holidays. I hate to sit in an airport somewhere and be a lot of people on the road, so I'm gonna try to sneak in 1 or 2 more trips before the end of the year to go somewhere different.
I'll take you to Wheeler.
You gonna take me to Wheeler?
You want to go to Wheeler?
When you want to go?
That I'll have to figure out. It'll be cold though.
People want me to wipe my camera lens. I guess I've got your ugly all over the camera, Mike. Hold on. Y'all bear with me here. I'm gonna wipe the cameras. Bear with me. It looks fine on my end. I think it's some connectivity issues. I don't know when you want to go to Wheeler, Mark. I'm open for suggestions.
How dedicated to family are you on Thanksgiving week?
Well, I got family stuff to do on Thanksgiving Day, but we could go down there during the week if you want.
Yeah, see, I'm off Wednesday through Sunday that week.
Wednesday through Sunday? We'll figure it out. If I'm home, I'll probably fish a tournament on Saturday, bass tournament on Saturday.
Is there a Black Friday or something, bass tournament or something?
One on Saturday there at Watts Bar Club. Well, we may end up going, me and Mark may end up going to Alabama, y'all. Something may happen. You never know. Callie's back, $25 K&K Fishing Adventures. Thank you so much, Callie. Says, playing your live in the background while I butcher my deer. Took a little longer than normal, but had to pause for each fish. Well, thank you for watching, Callie. I'm sorry these fish have disrupted your day. They've disrupted our conversation out here, but it's nice to get a fish on a live stream. You know, those of you that watch my live streams regularly, you know that ain't always guaranteed with me. Gordon says that fixed the blur. Well, it was your ugly that was on the camera lens there, Mark. Yeah, Ruger said that made a lot of difference too. I'll be damned. Here I thought I had connectivity issues and it's just a dirty lens. Thank you for that super chat there, Callie. Callie always loads me up. Water Dog said couldn't hear my horn on the live stream. He must have drove by. He was going to go by the bridge there earlier.
Is that who honked?
Yeah.
There he is, sitting proud.
Yep, I see him up there in the tree, but I can't zoom, Mark. You ought to holler at him and see if he'll fly off. Is there a second one too? I know I see the one up there in the tree, but
well,
I thought I heard another one.
In the trees. They're always a pair, right?
Yeah, there's always a pair, but I thought I heard one over here somewhere. I don't see the other one. William Hanshaw says, point at it. Let me see. I cannot see it on the camera, but it's right there. Yeah, I wish I could zoom. Once YouTube accesses this camera, I can't do anything with it. Craig Rasnick, Catfish Club member, says it stinks when working gets in the way of watching Justin catch fish. I agree. Work's a terrible thing. Barry Black, he's at work watching. Old man on the hill says no blur now. We fixed it, man. I cleaned that lens off. Tim Evans says, how do I sign up for Super Chat? Should be a little dollar sign there in the chat box. If you logged in on a, well, you logged in, obviously you comment. I don't know. Well, Sandra said she could see it on top of the branch. We're getting closer to it here now.
All right, I'm not feeling it. We're gonna.
You not feeling it?
Nah, we're gonna re-anchor up.
Okay.
We're gonna take a run though.
Y'all want to come with us on the ride down? Come with us if you want to. We're going on a boat ride, everybody. We're going streaking in the yard. Is that the line? You don't watch TV, Mark.
Old school, baby.
You've seen Old School at least?
You're my boy, Blue.
Oh, Will Ferrell, he's the best.
Yeah, my son had me watching Step Brothers the other day.
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I'm older than you.
Step Brothers.
Spaceballs.
Oh, yeah. You're way older than me. That's 80s.
Spaceballs. Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, folks, we're gonna
Creation of the World Part 1 with Monty Python.
You lose my audience. Now you going way too far back. I don't know. Porky's is probably my favorite funny movie of all time. And
Animal House.
Porky's is that's 80s, I think.
God, I'm old.
You are old, that's for sure. You're ugly too, but your jacket, is your banana suit going to be okay there as we run down river?
You'd be happy if I lost it.
I would be. It's so ugly. All right, y'all.
I'm gonna put it underneath your coat, so if your coat goes, then we know that mine's gone.
Well, don't lose mine. I just got mine. It's a brand new coat. We got people saying Monty Python, Caddyshack, Animal House. You're my boy, Blue. My mom says, hell with Thanksgiving. We can go to Alabama.
I like your
She
mom now.
just don't want to cook. That's what it is. I know what she's up to. All right, y'all. Y'all coming with us? We on the move here. You got everything strapped down. You gonna lose that bucket there behind you. You don't care about that bucket. Here we go, everybody. Hopefully the wind noise won't be too bad. If it is, bear with us. Hey, Justin Roberge, join the club. Thank you, Justin. Heck yeah. Glad to have you, buddy.
Yeah, the way the water feels, you'd think there's a lot of current.
Hey, Justin said I got his name right. That don't happen often. Hey, what's going on, Francis? We're making a run. We're gonna go hit another anchor spot. Yeah, Curtis, we've been catching some fish. We got 8 so far. I'm 39, Barry. We ain't got no wind noise.
Really?
Yeah.
I hear a lot of wind.
Yeah, I know you do. Keith says, is that the world's fastest pontoon boat?
Yep. Mach 12, baby.
Sandra better tune away for a minute. She's gonna puke. Yeah, nobody's hearing the wind. That's awesome. These microphones been worth the money. It was $300 and something plus tax. So plus I had to buy a cord for it too, to adapter. So I got about $400 in it, but it's been worthwhile.
Well, we were going easy too. We only doing about 25.
Well, that's about as fast as this boat gets, ain't it?
Well, with your big ego in it.
Curtis, all at the dam. We was up there at Fort Loudoun Dam. We just moved downstream.
See that?
What am I showing them here?
The 2 holes.
Okay. I heard you got 2 holes.
Yep. You
Both
see all this
open
20,
for
20, 20, 20, 20, and then boom, 30, 30, 32.
Yep.
Try to throw on top of them.
Yeah, folks, for those of you, 370 of you that's come along for the boat ride here, we moved on down. You can probably still see Fort Loudoun Dam upriver there. But we moved on downstream a little bit, going to do some more anchor fishing here. We come out here today to bump, and these fish keep hitting the anchor rods. So, Roger Stevens, I just said Fort Loudoun Dam. We're on the Tennessee River. Hey, Tim Hull, what's going on, buddy? Oh, Sandra said I got to wipe a lens again. Okay. We might have got some water in them high speeds we was traveling at. All right, we'll see if that helps things. Hey, Mark, why don't you do your job of casting baits out there?
Well, so those of you who are not kayaks, you know, you got to let the boat settle here,
You got to let the boat settle in.
Got to let the boat
Takes
settle
forever.
in.
Paris Robinson says, no wind noise, so worth every penny. That's awesome. Yeah, we were going 25 miles an hour or so that's good. It was able to block out all that wind. Hey, Douglas Medler, what's going on, buddy? All the first responders, healthcare workers, police, fire, and a special thank you to all our troops out there. Appreciate what you do. Roger Stevens says, how many fish have you caught? We got 8 so far. All blues. Mark's just getting everything set back out here. We just moved down river. Robert Carter said, the jealous me is here to bask in fishing. Glad to have you, buddy. Craig Rasnick says, haven't seen any bass fishermen running around out there yet. No, not through here. It's usually cat fishermen and striper fishermen out in these parts. Glenn Cunningham, $20. Thank you, Glenn. Says, good morning and good luck to all and a happy belated Happy Veterans Day to my brothers and sister out there. Well, thank you for that, Glenn. And yes, we're a day late, but Happy Veterans Day to all the servicemen and women. I made a post about that yesterday on social media. Just so thankful for them. Can y'all hear that train on the microphone? Is that picking up? Hey, here's Brian Birch. He says, catching fish while watching you fish. Thanks for the luck. I hope you get on some today, Brian. We've had a pretty good day out here. Yeah, some of them hear that train. It ain't too loud. It may roll by us at some point, though. It's coming. We're here by the train tracks. I don't know if it had went through or if it's coming this way.
Uh-oh, got a Toby.
Got a Toby on.
Oh, come on. There it went.
There you got it. Old man on the hill says, wipe lens, looks blurry after boat ride. I just wiped it, man, right after we got down here. I think it's my autofocus. I think my autofocus will like pick up on that or something. Like if I move my hand, I think that's what it is. I think that's what's causing the dang blurriness. Apple's supposed to be releasing an update to fix that where you can turn it off, but Apple sucks.
Yep. Samsung. Whew. I'll sit down in the sun here, warm up.
Hey, no problem, Howard. Hey, I'm glad just for you willing to support me. Craig says screen as clear as can be there. Good. All right, folks, so we got the baits out, and we're just waiting again. Oh, I think that rod up there, it may have just been the boat moving. But yeah, we got baits out. Bite's been good this morning. Not on the bumping bite, but the anchor fishing bite's been good. Mark had good intentions to come out here and teach me how to bump, and it just went to shit, didn't it?
Yep.
This went down the toilet.
You didn't want to bump anyways.
It's hard work. It looks like it's a lot of work. I can't be learning stuff on a live stream.
That would be awesome.
Hey, there's Tiffany McConkey. Tommy Bounds, what's going on? Sandra Hillary says, what you got for snacks? I ain't got nothing today, Sandra. We're going to get some burgers after this place.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer. What do you think? 30 minutes or so?
Yeah, whatever you want. I'm with you today.
We talking about free lunch. We're out of here now.
I don't think they open yet. I don't think they opened just yet. Hey, there's Arizona Cat Girl, says Samsung. Arizona Cat Girl was a big winner in my ugly stick rod there last week. Thank you for that. It should be there soon. Arizona Cat Girl and Ken Autry have gotten 2 of my ugly stick rods. The other 2 we're going to hold off on selling for a while. I've had problems on eBay. People running up bids on me and stuff, trying to be disruptive, and I've also ran into some shipping problems. I had no idea how much it costs to ship a fishing rod. Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's that length, right? The length of string.
Yeah, the length though. It's like, I think they're 96 inches long, I think was the rod tube they sent. I went to the UPS. I thought UPS ground would be the best way to send them, and probably the cheapest. And it was $45 to send one and $49 for the other. I'm like, how the hell do these rod companies ship these rods out like they do? I guess they get in bulk discount or something. Craig Rasnick says, Justin, are you still catching most of the fish in deep water? Yes, Craig. So a prime example, the other night, I went live and we drifted from 30 feet down to 50 feet. Didn't do worth a diddly poo, caught one small fish, went up into a creek, hit the shallows, didn't do any good. You got fish or snag?
Snag. Toby.
And then, so the next day I went out to Fort Loudoun, hit a deep hole 80 feet and just caught the hell out of fish. Just caught the heck out of them at 80 feet deep. So I'm still doing my best fishing deep right now. But we are going through a water drop too. Our water level's down 2 or 3 feet.
That never helps anything.
No, it usually pulls them out.
Actually, I think I got a 3-pounder.
Keith said he made a mistake of selling a bike on eBay several years ago. By the time he shipped it, he pretty much gave it away. Shipping today, I tell you, Postal Service is proud of what they got going on. Hey, there's Jim Wood. He's a Catfish Club member. You reeling in a fish?
No, 3-pounder.
Oh. Well, that's the best looking thing you've caught in a while. They got any hooks on there?
I'm looking.
You might get you an extra bait today. Oh, Tim Hull said YouTube told him this started at 1 p.m. We went live at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Well, actually, we went a few minutes before. I had it scheduled for 8 a.m. And we went live a few minutes before because Mark had a fish on, and so I said, let's just get it started. Sandra Hillary says, Justin, can you please enlighten me on what a diddly poo is? It means nothing, Sandra. That's how much, like, kind of like what Mark's getting paid today. Diddly poo, nothing. I don't even give him gas money for this.
I come out for the joy of his company.
I'm a joy to be around. I'm the highlight of your life, Mark.
God.
Probably the best friend you ever had.
You're the highlight of my life. I got problems.
Douglas said you can adjust your quality, turn it up too much, it will cause you to buffer. I just hit go live, Douglas. I don't adjust nothing.
And you can't adjust this type of quality. It's high. It's top notch.
Yeah, it's top notch. Douglas said you're a brave man. Talk smack to a jiu-jitsu teacher with a knife in his hand. So he's a trained killer. Oh,
Second one over got hit.
Mark was pointing at something there.
Second rod over got bumped.
Penny in Kentucky said, Justin, are you supervising? That's all I ever do with Mark. It's the only time he gets to reel any in. I feel bad for him. Barry Black said, take him to the mouse's ear for a tip. His wife would kill me. She'd track me down, and you think he's going to be at rough with me as a jiu-jitsu teacher. Wait till she gets a hold of me after taking him to the strip club. Oh, Douglas said quality on his end, not mine. It's turned into a nice day out here, Mark.
Yes, it did.
It's chilly early on.
I'm hoping that's what happens tomorrow morning, too.
You know, it ain't going to be 40-something for the high tomorrow. Michael Toby said, so you in the 30-foot hole. I guess we should have updated exactly. You showed there on the screen, but...
Yes.
So we're 30, right above a 30-foot hole.
Right above the 30-foot hole, yep. Yep. There's one here and there's one over there.
Now, what do you think? We're this far away from the dam now. What do you think the current flow is through here right now? Probably
3/4 of a mile an hour.
Yeah, pretty slow.
Yep.
They'll kick some generators on as the day goes on. Speed it up a little bit.
I tried to bump when we got here. It just
wasn't happening.
No, wasn't happening. I mean, we're talking people. When people do back bouncing or bumping, and they do it in the Mississippi River and stuff. These guys are using 5, 6, 8 ounce weights. I'm trying to do it today with a 2 ounce weight. You know, it's just the current isn't like that. But you and I, in the springtime, there's a little bit more availability to do it, especially when they open 4, 5, 6 spillways. You know, you can do it a little bit better. Same with below Watts Bar Dam. But you really, it's a very slim chance to do it here on the Tennessee River. I mean, the conditions, you know, springtime's easier to do it, and then
pretty much got to do it right below the dams. Do it around here.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There's a lot of people do a lot of back bouncing on the Mississippi River.
Curtis Large says, Mark's good to put up with you, Justin. Says, love your streams together. Roger Stevens asks, how wide is your boat, Mark?
8 feet.
8 feet wide.
8 feet wide.
Ken Ellis' first time chat in California. Fun watching. Enjoy your videos. Well, thank you, Ken. Glad to have you, buddy. Old Man on the Hill says, Justin, what's the structure on the right bank? That's we got a few things here. So there's railroad tracks right there above us, and just kind of just side of the riverbank. And on down there, they offload barges there. I don't know what kind of work they do there, but they offload stuff on downriver there.
Huh, that's the first time I've ever been here when there's no barges. There's usually a barge there. Interesting.
I don't know what they take off there.
The next one down's
lived here my whole life. Don't have a clue what goes on around here.
No, me neither. The next one down's like some type of food processing, dog food plant or something. They offload a lot of corn and grain there. But this is untapped river for you.
Yeah, the current's always too much. I never fish down here.
Now you've launched out of Loudoun before, haven't you? No?
Out of downtown Loudoun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll launch there and go upstream a little ways, but you know, from this ramp here below Fort Loudoun Dam down to Loudoun, that's what? That's
8 to
several
10
miles.
It's 8 to 10 miles, yeah.
And so everywhere in between there is kind of no man's land for me in the kayak. There's nowhere for me to access it.
There's a really good spot down there I fish a lot. There's an island, and the river goes like this, and then it cuts through that island, and it comes back out again. I'll sit back there. A lot of flatheads and stuff back down in there.
Yeah, that's as far up as I go right there.
Right there.
But I've caught some good flatheads down there. Sandra said, roses are red, violets are blue. Let's catch a golly whopper too. We trying, Sandra. Sandra's in shorts and a tank top. She's down there in Florida, living it up. 80 some odd degrees. I'm out here in a hoodie. I'm comfortable though.
Yeah, I'm about to take his jacket back off.
You are. We're going to film it when you do. It's going to make Sandra's day. Nikki said she don't give a damn about it anymore. She's over you. She moved on, but Sandra's still willing to watch.
There's no commitment no more.
That's right. Next best thing. Jonathan Grimes says, what catfish puts up the best fight? I'd say the flathead. But I ain't never caught any of them Amazon or them Wells catfish. So.
Yeah, I'd say the flathead catfish dig the most. I mean, you catch 5, 10 pounders and you think you got a 50 pounder on them.
Nikki says, wait, what? Yeah, I told him, Nikki, I said, you over. He's about to take his jacket off, Nikki. And I said, Sandra will be interested in watching. But I said, Nikki, she's over you. She's done with you. She moved on. I don't blame you.
No commitment.
Nikki's got better taste than what she's seen out of Mark today. Water Dog said that train is the Upset Express rolling toward Neyland. I like your style, Water Dog. I hope you're right. Hey, there's Jeff Gerald. What's going on, man? Keith Carter, $5 says, come on, golly whopper. I hope you're right, Keith. Thank you for that super chat, buddy. Mark, here we did. Mark left fish to go find fish. We've been set up here about 2.5 minutes. Ain't caught a damn thing, Mark.
I know. Again, no one has commitment no more. No one has patience.
Nobody got patience. Hey, there's Leighton Howard. What's going on, Leighton? Said, did he miss a good one? Well, we've caught 8 fish so far, man. It's been a productive morning. Jeff Gerald said, great news. We just closed on our house this morning. Now to the dreaded packing up. Well, congratulations, buddy. I'm glad you was able to sell it. No, Jim, we don't ever cook no fish out here. It's all contaminated around here. Couldn't pay me to eat fish out here. People do, not me. D. Durant said, go up north of Denver. There's snow there. I ain't going to go there then.
I hate snow.
Sandra says she lived on 6 continents and prefers Florida. She's well traveled. See, Sandra's one of them people that's cultured, Mark. What are you doing down there? You picking a scab?
I got an itch, buddy.
Look at them legs, man. You need to get some sun.
It's winter.
It's blinding. You got a glare popping off them things.
Hey.
Look at that. Woo! Sean Minger, we'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you sleep well. Roman Maroney says, no catches since I've been watching. Guess I'll get off so you can catch some more. Well, you the jinx, Roman. You the jinx. The Sandra says, wait, does Mark shave his legs? I think he does. That's what I've heard. I'd heard that about him.
Maybe. You never know.
Makes you swim faster, don't it, if you shave your legs?
That's what I
Yeah.
hear.
Jim W. says, Mark, we've seen darker snow. See, I ain't even got to give you a hard time, Mark. Everybody does it for me. Well, congratulations, Jeff. Man, I'm glad you got some land. I got 4 acres myself, but I need me about 4 more. I got neighbors that are too close. Sandra says you use less water when taking a shower. He don't take showers, Sandra. Listen, a man that's got legs that wide, I promise you, he's taking baths. He's a bath taker.
Well, my glass of wine, my romance novel, let's go.
Bubble bath.
Yeah.
M. Atnip says, are those his legs or is he riding a chicken? It gets better and better. Oh, that's awesome.
It's a bad quality iPhone.
That's good stuff.
They must be stacked up there in a heavier current.
Leighton Howard said definitely skip leg day. Jeff Gerald said put in some bamboo along your property line. Nobody said Mark was the one who told me about that bamboo. I was thinking about putting some up between me and this new neighbor I got. He's put a.
There we go.
Oh, he was after it. True Killer Derek says Mark looks like Wanderlei Silva a little bit. Vanderlei Silva.
Vanderlei Silva.
That's the nicest thing you've been called today.
Man, I could just stay at home. Took this abuse from somebody else.
Travis Gentry says Mark has those Bambi legs. James Kelly says with those legs, he should try out for the Mouse's Ear.
Man, you got some Mouse's Ear.
Well, listen, my audience knows about the Mouse's Ear. It's a gentleman's club.
You do live streams from there?
I mean, I could. I'd have to be on OnlyFans though. You can't show that kind of stuff on YouTube. Ronald Michelle, first time comment, glad to have you. Says, you ever fish much in Alabama? No, I don't go down there much. I'm about 4 hours away from good fishing there. I'm going to get down there some, though, in this coming year. 10 bass, is it difficult catching bait in the colder months? Yeah, I mean, it can be challenging any time of the year, depending on weather and water conditions, but we can usually keep ourselves on bait all year round. Nikki says she only knows about the Mouse's Ear because of this channel. See, I'm getting them promotion, Mark. I ought to be getting some.
We get some free coupons.
I was going to say I need some coupons. I need some free cover charges. All that.
Interesting.
Douglas said we couldn't do a nighttime live stream in shorts. It'd be too much glare. Howard Kersey says, by any chance you're using the red sinker? No, not today. We on Mark's boat today. He don't use them red sinkers. Here comes the yacht club down there. They coming up.
We might call it if they rock us with this.
Yeah, it's 10:47 now. What you want to say, 11 o'clock?
I think so. I think that'd be good.
And go pack up and get something to eat.
That sounds like a plan to me.
You've reeled in 8 fish. My God, you ought to be tired by now. I've worked up an appetite watching you. Sandra said, dangle your legs over the boat, see if any kitties are interested. There's 10 bass, $5. Thank you, 10 bass. Jacob Brewster, he says, just get Chinese food for lunch. Mark already has the chopsticks. Oh, it gets better and better. Willis Cops says, is it fair to call the Mouse's Ear Gentlemen's Club? It sounds like if you put all the gentlemen together, the only thing you would come up with is a full set of teeth.
That's true. Is it a home game this Saturday?
It's in Georgia.
I was wondering. Usually they don't.
Yeah, they normally rock all day, Friday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Well, these 2 rods have been getting hit, but they just ain't committing to it now.
Hey, we'll see you later, Jeff Gerald. Keith said you could eat at the Crystal next door to the Mouse's Ear before going in and totally ruin your day.
Yeah, I'm starting to question your
Questioning my nightlife?
no, you're questioning your fan base. There's too many people know.
No, I know Keith knows about the Mouse's Ear. He's lived here in this area his whole life. Hey, there's Jameson Rucker, $2. Thank you, Jameson. He says, loving Tampa Bay fishing. Come on, Justin, first time. Well, thank you, Jameson. I'm glad you liking it down there in Tampa Bay. Y'all got a hell of a football team with Tom Brady down there now. I think it's either going to be Tampa or Los Angeles that wins it all this year. That's the 2 I'm betting on. Nikki says, Justin's mama probably shaking her head right now. Yeah, my mom loves it when I talk about them Mouse's Ear girls. She just loves it. Well, we might see one of the Mouse's Ear girls on this boat when they go by. Maybe a little too cold. Sometimes in the summer months, you'll see old Tits McGee out on the deck as they go by. Keith said he'd been to some of the gentleman clubs in the area when he was much younger, but never made it to the Mouse's Ear. He's probably at the Catch. They had a strip club on Lovell Road called the Catch because you caught something as soon as you walked in the door at that place. It is an appropriate name.
He ain't gonna slow down, Justin. Oh, there, he finally slowed down.
Yeah, well, wait till he get right up on us to put off a bigger wake.
Yeah.
You think he knows? You think he's watching us live on YouTube in there? They probably got a satellite on that boat. You ever see that movie Overboard with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn?
Oh yeah.
No, you've seen that,
Yeah.
but you don't watch it on Netflix today.
I watch movies off of Netflix, but I'm watching a series.
Oh well.
I tell you what, Goldie Hawn's one lady that unfortunately did not age well.
Now, what if she's watching in my audience right now? You've offended Goldie Hawn potentially. She could have been my next super chatter. Now you just talked her out of it. Kurt Russell, you better hope he don't know no jiu-jitsu stuff. He gonna be challenging you. Well, Jonathan said Tennessee's at home tomorrow against Georgia. Shows what the hell I know.
Well, then there you go.
We'll be seeing a lot of these boats go up and down then. For some reason, I was thinking it was in Georgia. I've lost my damn mind, I guess.
That'll be nice then. That'll keep the waters clear for me tomorrow.
Yeah, till after the game.
What time's the game? Well, it don't matter because I'll be out the water by.
Yeah, you'll be
even
off.
if it starts at noon, I'll be out the water by 2.
Yeah, you'll be off early. Hell, you had me out here at 6 this morning.
No, you were out here at 6 this morning.
Well, you in Central Time Zone, I guess.
The other side of the freeway there.
Callie says they have 2 strip clubs in all of North Dakota. Used to have 3, but angry church ladies got the 3rd one shut down. Richard Taylor, he said, Justin, you must be good at editing because you sure make it look like you can catch fish.
I know Richard Taylor.
My God, Richard, we've caught 8 fish out here today. How many do we got to catch? Jameson, I didn't miss your super chat, buddy. I shouted you out. I talked to you about Tampa and about being your first time on here and how you got a good football team down there with Tom Brady. I didn't miss you. You missed me. Penny says, as the girlfriend recovered from the World Series, she's still upset about the Dodgers. She's a diehard fan.
Come on. There we go. Oh, come on.
Teasing us.
Those 2 rods have been getting hit since we've been here. They just won't take them.
Yeah. Jonathan Grimes that ever caught a tiny cat on the line and a larger cat ate it. I've had fish get.
Yes.
I had that on a video one time. I was fighting something big.
Oh, I remember that video. No, I actually caught a fish. I caught a flathead, about a 25, 30-pound flathead that had a blue cat in its mouth.
Mm.
The tail was sticking out. I don't know if they can see the picture. I'll see if I got the picture.
Don't make sure you don't show the one of your wife from there earlier.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Sugar Bear, we are below Fort Loudoun Dam today. I don't know if you can still see the dam this far away or not. Right up there is Fort Loudoun Dam.
Can I bother you enough to watch those rods for me while I see?
Yeah, we'll watch the rods while you look for a picture here. But yeah, Jonathan, I had a video, I think it was last year maybe, I was reeling in something big. And then it popped free, and I had the little 3-4 pound blue cat on, and it had bite marks on it. Something, that smaller blue cat had ate my bait, and then something ate him. I never got a look at whatever it was. It was big though. I can't remember what video it was from. I got 500 and something videos now. I can't remember what's in what video these days.
I also caught a rig that had a fish on it this year too.
Richard says now, he says Georgia's at home. I was thinking it was in Georgia, but hell, I don't know. There's definitely a game happening tomorrow between Tennessee and Georgia, and we definitely getting our ass whooped. But beyond that, I can't tell you the location. We got conflicting information going on. Hey, thank you, JR Parrott. Says, enjoy your videos a lot. I appreciate it. Ted says, put the net away. Never catch a fish with the net ready. That's the truth.
Actually, no. I got a client of mine that his superstition is to wet the net.
Wet the net.
Make sure the net's wet. Otherwise, you're not going to catch a fish.
Well, do you let him wet the net when he's on the boat? Make him feel good?
Yep.
You're going above and beyond for your clients, Mark. That's why you're a good fishing guide. You ain't done much for me today, telling me to get here at 6 and you didn't show up till 7. But whatever, I'm not bitter. I could have slept in an extra hour, got my beauty sleep, but these people think I look good anyway.
Wouldn't have worked.
Brokeback Bob says, you also was reeling in a bluegill and a largemouth ditch pickle hit it just before you got it in the kayak. Yeah, that's happened a lot of times when I'm ultralight fishing. I'll be reeling in a bluegill and have bass chasing them and trying to eat them and stuff.
That makes me laugh every time. Ditch pickle.
Tim Hull says Tennessee might win. Pro football underdogs have won the most games. Yeah, Tim, last night, Miami underdog ruined my Survivor League. Douglas Medlinson made sure you were on time. That's why he done it, Douglas, because I'm always late. I'm always fashionably late, 5 minutes or so. And so he had me get here an hour early to make sure I was on time. I told him he could have told me 6:45, and I'd been right here right at 7 when he got here. Sure enough, the game is at Tennessee. I don't know where the hell the game's at tomorrow. We got people saying Georgia. We got people saying Tennessee. I just know I'm watching tomorrow. I don't go to Tennessee games anymore because I said a few years ago I wasn't going to any more games and paying ridiculous parking and $10 bottles of water until they put something out on the field that was worth watching. And we ain't been good in 20 years. So until we are, I ain't going back, but I'll keep watching them at home because that's what I do. I'll stick with them even though they suck. But we're better this year. We're a lot better. We on the right track. Dominic says, is that boat a Sea Arc Big Easy?
Affirmative.
Yes, it is. Water Dog said, you will regret planting bamboo. It's out of control. Yeah, I got kudzu on the property too, so it's pick your poison. There's Gordon Douglas, $5, says Tennessee wearing black for homecoming tomorrow against Georgia. Yeah, we can wear whatever color jersey we want, but it's going to be bad either way. Thank you for that super chat there, Gordon. Google says Georgia's at Tennessee. Good. We got Google don't lie.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these people in the chat box lie, but Google don't.
Yeah, the internet's always truthful.
Rex Dinwiddie's watching from work. Glad to have you, buddy.
Get to work, bud.
We was working hard, and Mark moved us down here where there ain't no fish. He said he's tired of reeling in fish. He just going to move to a place they wasn't in.
I just want to sit down for a minute, man.
You was working hard earlier. Roger Carpenter said that shows the games on CBS good. Them ESPN announcers are terrible. I'm tired of them. NFL's got great announce teams. It don't matter what channel you watch, and you got a great announce team. But college, it's rough. William Hanshaw still watching from the deer blind. I hope you get one, buddy. Callie says, $15. Thank you, Callie. Says, I turned 35 tomorrow. Got to spend my birthday week fishing, hunting, and watching your live streams. Makes 35 a little easier to handle. You know what? Happy birthday, Callie.
35,
I hope you have a happy day. And
you're just getting started.
Well, you say that. 35 is where it all went downhill for me. But, Callie, I know things are going to be different for you. 35 is going to be the best year of your life. I just know it. You want to sing her happy birthday, Mark?
No.
No. You don't want to hear Mark sing happy birthday anyway, Callie. We'd lose the entire. We lost 30 people and just me mentioning
I don't sing my own kids happy birthday.
Well, you don't even like your kids.
No, I don't. They're my kids. That's why I don't like them.
Jonathan Grimes says, Mark, what degree black belt are you?
First, just one.
He just got it earlier this year. How long you been training now, Mark? 10 years?
13 years.
13 years. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Callie. That's awesome. We got such a positive, supportive community here in the chat box. It's
in the chat box, but it's not on the boat.
No, not on the boat. You ain't getting no positivity out of me.
Not on the boat. Hell no.
Penny says she just turned 58. Well, happy birthday to you too, Penny.
58 years young.
Marcos Barranco says, good morning, Justin here from Los Angeles. Says it's hotter than hell out here. It's going to be 90 degrees. We need to be going out there to California.
I ain't going to California.
Not even just to visit?
Nope. I can't stand.
It's a beautiful place.
Yes.
You can't even enjoy it because of the politics.
Exactly.
Hey, there's Eric Romines in the house. Glad to have you, Eric. We was talking about you earlier, working for NASCAR. Somebody had asked about NASCAR, and I said you worked for them back in the day. I'd rather be striping. Fishing birthday was yesterday. Turned 34. Happy birthday.
I'm going to start bringing these up, boss.
All right.
I don't think we're going to do no good.
It's 11:02. We'd said we was going to go to 11 here, and we was going to go get some burgers to eat.
Thanks.
Everybody who's super chatted today, thank you. I'm actually going to buy Mark his burger and some fried pickles if he wants them. So, it's his lucky day.
Just having you on the boat is my lucky day.
You got that right. Mark, how's it going to be to have a meal bought for you and you not have to put out afterwards? Well, that's going to be a first for you.
We'll find out. That hasn't been done yet. Once you see the bill after I drink them margaritas, you might change your mind.
I'm going to get the hell out. I'm leaving before that bill comes. I'm going to leave you with it. Sandra says, thanks for all the fish that was caught. Yeah, it was a good day. Got 8 fish here pretty quick. Had an active bite. Didn't get to do the bumping like, we'd hoped much, but the anchor bite was on. Everybody's saying they enjoyed the show. Sandra says she only gave you $10, so for food and 1 drink. Well, Sandra apparently don't know the prices at the burgers.
No kidding.
$10.
Wow.
You're gonna be short of a burger.
I'll drink the margarita and eat the ice.
There you go. Burgers, I tell you folks, they're expensive, but they're good.
And they're
the best
local.
burger around.
They're local.
They are local, yeah.
Support
it's a
your
locally
local.
owned business.
Support your local people.
Nikki says, thank you all for the live. It's been fun. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki's been in here. Thank you all my moderators that's tuned in today and helped out the chat. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Eric Romines, he's just late to the party. Hell, we about to pack it in here, Eric. You done missed all the fish being caught. I'm going to try to go live again next week, y'all. I got 2 videos, regular videos that I filmed this week. Those will come out next week at some point. And we'll kind of play around with the weather and whatnot and kind of see, try to get a day where I don't have a lot of wind and no rain and stuff. Try to get a warm day. I think it's going to be back up in the 50s next week. So we'll make it happen. We'll go live at some point. Nikki says, a big old thank you to every single one of Justin's subscribers. Y'all are awesome. Yes, you are. Special thank you to all my Catfish Club members too. Y'all, we gotta, oh, Mark, you may get, that rod right there got hit. You may get another one. Something dink tapped it. Tim Hull says, where do you get those fishing rod tubes at? I believe you got them Big Fish Outfitters, didn't you?
Yes.
They sell them on, Big Fish Outfitters don't have an online site, but they're just rod socks.
Yeah, they're our local guys. Again, I try to support all local businesses.
Yeah, well, you don't support me, but whatever.
I'm supporting your ass on my seat right now.
Well, technically I'm paying you today. I'm supporting you. There's Garrett Michael 13, $5. Thank you, Garrett. He says, did y'all catch any big ones today? We got a couple decent fish and a few more smalls.
I think the biggest one was close to 25 pounds, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it was a good fish.
Fish.
I let Mark reel them all in because I'm a good friend like that.
I'm not into measuring. It's okay, whatever you have, whatever you catch.
Yeah. He's not into measuring for a different reason, but you know, not all of us can measure up in life. Brian's back just in time for us to end it. Curtis Large says, thanks for the awesome content and lives. Thanks, Mark, for having him out. And thank you, Curtis.
We enjoy it. That's why we get along, because if he don't want to do it, he won't do it. And if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it.
Yep.
So we're on the boat together because we enjoy it. Tommy
Bounds says, I told my wife I was fishing with Jason and Toby. What can I tell her now? Don't stop. I'd say we could keep the live stream going at the burgers, but you don't want to watch either one of us eat. It ain't going to be a pretty sight.
No, it's not pretty. Especially if we get the egg on the burger.
Yeah, I like that one with the egg on it. It's still early enough in the day, I may get that one.
You don't want to do Brenner?
Brenner?
Yeah. Breakfast and dinner, Brenner?
We're going to the burgers, not the Waffle House.
I love Brenner.
Ruger said, enjoyed it, guys. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you, Ruger. Thank you, Callie. Thank you for the super chats, and happy birthday, Callie. I hope it's an awesome day for you. NC Catfish Hunters, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Well, guys, Mark is reeling in the last rod here, so it's time to call it a day. We got out here, we got it done, got 8 fish here. Again, for those of you just tuning in, we just right here below Fort Loudoun Dam. That's it up there in the background, fishing the tailwaters, and we're gonna get off here, go get some lunch. Let me turn the camera back around so y'all can see my beautiful face. I know my mom wants to see me. Let me look into the sun there. Hi, Mom. I know you're still watching. Shout out to my mom and dad.
That's about the only person who wants to see that face.
That's right. I'm her baby boy. I'm her pride and joy. But anyway, guys, again, thank you all to everybody who tuned in today. Thank you for everybody that's supporting my channel with the super chats and the Catfish Club memberships. And Again, I got them 2 regular videos that'll come out next week that I've already filmed, and we'll go live at some point too. And who knows, maybe Mark will bring me back out on his boat again someday too. But anyway, y'all have a great day, have a great weekend. We'll see you again soon.
Bye, y'all.